Voltamos. Agora almoçado. Vamos lá. Carregar um jogo. Prelúdio da Guerra. Vambora.
Let's go.
Beleza, estamos aqui exatamente onde terminamos antes do almoço. Cara, ok. Isso aqui, por que eu parei? Porque eu vou explorar isso aqui tudo, esse acampamento, né? Olha aí. Eu quero explorar esse acampamento. E agora que eu tenho dinheiro, já que no outro episódio eu tava duro, eu quero ver se eu consigo comprar todos os... Consigo falar que guarda? Consigo apagar a fogueira dele, mas é muita trollagem. Eu quero ver se eu consigo... Eu vou roubar todos eles primeiro. Ih, começou a vir umas melhorias diferentes. Interessante. Perdão. Eu tava com vontade de espirrar já desde que eu liguei a live. Nossa senhora! Tem espada pra porra! Depois eu vou dar uma olhada nessas espadas aqui. Eu continuo luteando. Cara sentado no chão. E aí, cara? Tá difícil, né? Ainda bem que é domingo hoje, hein? Amigo? Tá torcendo pro quê? Tá tudo bem, cara? Minhas saudações. Você não tá muito bem não, hein? Amigo? Tá bom, né? Opa.
Piss off out of here.
You're talking to an elder, so show a little respect, you prick licker.
Respect for you? This is no place for crappers like you. Out, I said.
Aye, true. Join the pigs in the pen, that's your place.
Que é isso? Que violência. Por que esmurrou o cara, velho? Pequenas irmãs. Meu amigo, tá tudo bem contigo?
Are you all right?
You'd best leave. Old Maverick ain't a good companion. Unless you're looking for someone to mock.
What I saw back there, that happen often? What's the problem?
I've bigger problems to deal with than the camp tramps. My nightmares have invaded my waking life. The specters haunt and hunt me by day.
Come on. Nightmares are common. Start at the beginning.
Por favor.
One night, I walked to the riverside and sat there, staring at the stars. I must have fallen asleep. I dreamt of my birdie, her milk-white bosom, her gentle voice. I saw and heard her as if she sat
Ih,
beside me,
caraca.
and then that voice became a terrifying whisper. Curdled the blood in my veins. I opened my eyes, but the spectre remained. It went on talking, hovering over me, stretching its mitts out towards me. I felt a deathly chill, and then it happened.
What?
Never been a coward. At the fore and fierce in many battles. But a human's one thing. A spectre's another. No other way to put this. I shit myself. Out of fear. Pants right full by the time I got back to camp. Since then, they mock me. Call me the crapper.
Tá ok. Você se considera um soldado?
Not surprised, to be honest.
What else do you...
Eu tenho algumas
I want to
perguntas.
ask something else.
Ask away.
Por que você não vai para a beira do rio? Em que momento isso tudo aconteceu?
What time did the spectre appear?
I went to the beach after my watch.
Olha, uma
So it
missão
must
para
have
mim de
been an hour
espectro.
before midnight. I've no idea how long I slept, but when I reached the camp, it was dawning in the east.
Ok.
Why did you go to the beach?
During Henselt's last expedition, we stayed in a house there. My unit was on the lookout for Demaven's forces trying to cross the river. I just wanted to recall the old times.
So you took part in the campaign 3 years ago?
Took part? I barely escaped with my life. Leva, the brothel medic, saved me. Talk to her if you want to learn more. She knows everything about the camp.
Eu poderia livrá-lo do fantasma por um preço. Obviamente, né?
But you should know a witcher's services don't come cheap.
Não são
My
nada baratos.
soldier's pay is meager. Got but a few coins in my pouch and some pipeweed. Would you do it for that?
Já vou fumar as ervas e gastar teu dinheiro.
All right.
Ora, tá ótimo. Tem problema não. Pra quem tem nada, metade é o dobro. Segunda vez que eu falo isso, mas é a true. Ah, o cara tem erva. Eu conheço esse nego aí que não mataria só o espectro por causa de erva, não, filho. Faria muito mais. Não tá entendendo. Se fosse aqui no Rio. Cadê? Alô?
Whoa. Didn't have anyone like you in our
Não
village.
tem ninguém como eu em lugar nenhum, cara. Eu sou um tipo único. Tá, já vou continuar explorando aqui, cara. Eu quero ver todo esse acampamento aí. Eu quero ver se tem mais missões. Assassino de reis. Fale com o elfo preso. Tá, o que que tem aqui? Eu pensei... Aqui deve ser o clube da luta, né? Porque não tem, tipo... Não é um coliseu que vem monstro, porque não tem porta, né? Os caras não vão tacar o monstro aqui. Olha o elfo ali.
How'd you do? What do you want?
Ah, ele já falou... Ah, como você o
How
pegou?
did you catch him?
Vamos pelo
We
início.
did. Nothing to boast of, really. We found him, barely alive.
He was lying in the ravines among the corpses of other squirrels. Terrible bloodbath it was.
Ah,
As
ele
if a
se
mad
fingiu de
medic
morto.
slashed him with a giant scalpel, aiming at their arteries, no less. For there was blood everywhere. Nasty splashes, even high up in the rocks.
When was this?
Before that ghastly fog appeared.
Ele já falou algo interessante?
Get anything important out of him?
Not really. We salted his wounds, broke his fingers, scorched his feet. But he didn't so much as peep his own name. Tried to bite off his own tongue, in fact. Them elves like a bit of suffering, methinks.
Maybe he's hoping to be rescued.
Not likely. Someone massacred them. The whole unit. That's what the Royal Mages asked him about. Who it was and where they are now. There's no understanding elves. If he answered, we'd hang him quickly. It'd have peace. But he prefers to suffer.
Tá, eu posso falar com ele?
Can I talk to him?
No chance. I don't know ya.
Fala, Blood.
How might we get to know each other?
Trust needs
Como é
to
que
be
você tá, meu
earned, mate.
parceiro?
You best go. Now.
Ah, tá. Tá ok. Preciso pegar a confiança dos caras. Posso roubar vocês? Aparentemente sim. Ai, cara, muito bom. Pra apagar o fogo de vocês só de raiva. Nossa, mas é muita espada, filho.
We don't have all
Opa.
day of going against
Quem que é o, agora o procurado da
the enemy
vez?
have fed you there.
Quem é esse cara? Não tem nome.
Let's go.
But what if she's truly an
Olha aí.
Don't worry
We don't
about
have
it.
all day.
The Witcher will take care of everything.
O que eles estão falando de mim aí? Eu ouvi.
Hired a Witcher.
Contrataram um bruxo. Qual o caô? Deixa eu ver aqui. Deixa eu pegar a coisa que vocês têm aqui com tudo. Estudo Buenas e tu. Tô bem também, mano. Ontem era pra me fazer live até mais tarde, mas a minha internet caiu. Também não tava me sentindo muito bem. Aí eu compensei hoje fazendo live cedo. Cheguei a fazer uma live já de manhã.
Seems we'll be slogging.
Aí eu parei pra comer rapidão. Eu
Surprise.
tinha chegado aqui, eu tava com fome pra almoçar. E voltei a jogar aqui.
You know
Deixa eu ver
me,
aqui.
I'm not prejudiced. But I don't get it. What's
Eu não sou
wrong?
preconceituoso não, pô.
They're alien races. We'll never understand them.
Greetings.
I've no bloody idea who you might be, but I hope you're a civilian.
Ah, tá bom, né, cara.
Lex, our armorer. Busy as ever with military commissions, but he'll take a private commission from time to time.
O armeiro. Muito me interessa. Deixa eu falar contigo. Só tenho uma missão.
Yes?
Take me to the king. I've seen enough military camps in my day.
That I cannot, Witcher. I'm to keep an eye on you, the king's orders.
Really want to babysit me?
You're right. Let's go.
Na Trolec, fica suave. Eu ainda quero explorar mais o acampamento de vocês. Botas. Eu quero explorar mais um pouco. Quero pegar todo o item que vocês têm. Com todo respeito. Mano, muita arma, velho.
Yeah? You're the quartermaster's assistant?
Assistente do contramestre.
I want to see the best equipment you have. I've got the coin. The army stands to gain, not lose by me.
I should think so. So?
Não quero jogar dados, eu quero negociar. Tá, vamos ver o que ele tem primeiro. Armadura acolchoada, mais 12. Muito bom. Calças pesadas de couro. Porra, essa aqui é boa também, hein? Casaco de couro candeniano. Caralho! Mais 13. Diagrama de armadura de Draug. Armadura mais 25! Caralho, mas eu não tenho equipamento. Diagrama do couro. Espada de prata. 17 a 25. 18 a 24. 25 a 31. Diagrama. Espada caidiana robusta. Eu tenho ferro e tronco o suficiente pra fazer isso aqui. Caralho. Diagrama. Espada robusta e meteoro amarelo. 29 a 33. Geração de adrenalina para bater no oponente mais 2. O que é essa geração de adrenalina? Minério de ferro... eu tenho tudo pra... Não falta minério de prata pra mim. Ah lá, minério de prata, eu preciso de 8. Caralho, mas é uma baita arma foda. Espada do meteoro azul, bônus de dano por cena. Caralho! Meu Deus. Calma. Diagrama, espada robusta de prata, meteorito vermelho. Chance de morte instantânea. Essência de água escura. Melhorando de arma de ametista. Vitalidade mais 5. Mano, tem muita coisa legal aqui, velho. Caraca, mano. Meteorito vermelho. Cara, bônus de dano dos sinais mais 7 é interessante, hein? Pô, mas essa aqui dá um danão. Dá um danão. E falta pra mim, eu tenho tudo. Só me falta minério de prata. Pô, 1% de morte instantânea é pouquíssimo, né, cara? Quase porra nenhuma. Uma porra de 30 a 32. E a outra dá bônus de magia. Mano, vou fazer essa aqui, cara. Porra, olha essa lapada, mano. Tá maluco? Essa espada é pica. Espada de prata robusta. Vou pegar. Vamos ver, vamos. Você vende peças de prata? Geralmente as pessoas vendem, né? Ferreiro vende. Pô, tu não vende? Minério de prata, tu só tem 2. Vou comprar esses 2. Aí é foda. Tem como eu criar minério de prata? Acho que não, né? Couro, espada de prata. Isso aqui é uma baita espada legal também. Hemorragia mais 7. Melhoria da armadura, pele de entrega. Não. Pedra elemental, pedra... pó de diamante. Pó de diamante. Cara... Tá ok, eu vou vender meus lixos. Cadê? Vou vender meus lixos pra tu. Fazer um dinheiro. Eu tô com pouco orange, né? Eu tô com 500. A armadura do caçador eu não quero dar. A élfica. Calma. Deixa eu mexer aqui nos meus itens. Porque eu sei que eu tenho botas melhores. Bota reforçada, mais 1. Ah lá, já é melhor do que essa. A bota parece isso aí, né? É o bonificador, eu acho. Calado, redução de dano de magia, incineração, resistência à cegueira. Acho que mais que isso não vai, não. A luva aqui é pior. A redução a luva que eu tô usando é maravilhosa, herbalista. Mas pena que ela é feia pra porra. Aqui pode vender. Olha lá, a herbalista é a mais braba. Armadura élfica. Botas reforçadas. Espada longa. Uma é 17 a 24 e a outra é 15 a 24. 12 a 16. Cutelo. Espada curta. Tudo espada curta, mano. É que eu peguei muita espada curta, né? Espada longa. Espada das forças especiais. 15 a 22. Facão robusto. Era bom, agora não é mais. Espada robusta de prata. Posso vender a porra toda. Começar pelas armaduras. Bota de couro. E aí, o que eu tô fazendo? Eu quero vender, mano. Ih. Caraca, autistei aqui. Armadura élfica não. Acolchoada. Herbalista. Não. Ué, como assim? Eu troquei? Olha aí, eu tinha trocado, não vi, ó. Olha a merda dando, quase dando. A armadura do caçador e a armadura do Cryan, né, que eu estou usando. Por que está tão triste? Por que está tão sério? Calma aí, daqui a pouco eu converso com ele. Por enquanto eu só quero vender. Armadura do caçador não. A elfa que eu posso vender. Luva de couro posso. Luva de couro usada. Posso. Espada pode tudo. Vai. Vende. Vende. Vai embora. Vende tudo. Troféu da entrega. Armadura mais 3. Olha aí. Eu não sei, vou guardar esses troféus porque eu não sei pra que serve. Eu sei que eu consigo colocar aqui. Ó, o troféu do Cryan dá mais 50 de vitalidade. Mas eu não sei os outros se vai usar pra mais alguma coisa. De qualquer forma, eu vou manter seguro aqui. Deixa eu perguntar pra ele por que ele tá tão triste.
You sure you're the quartermaster's assistant?
Yeah,
I ask because assistants are usually pretty glib.
I'm glad
No, you're not.
my gal left me.
How do you know?
She wrote me a letter. Oh, wait a minute. Damn it. She can't write.
Caralho, mas tu é burro, hein?
Beavers, not friends. I'll show them as soon as I get home. Snot-nosed scribes, counting barley all day. They get bored, look for diversions. I'll give them diversion. Many thanks. At first I thought, go away, Emo. But now I see you're a good fellow.
Vai embora, palhaço.
Help me.
I should think so. So?
Cara, vamos jogar
I'd
poker?
like to play dice.
Muito foda, Alec. Vamos jogar poker?
Civic and Madame Carroll. Not before.
Ah, então eu sou bom demais pra jogar com você, Geralt. Te dou-lhe uma porrada. A galera procurada. Atenção, um homem retratado aqui, de nome e aparência desconhecidos. É o Leto, mano. O bruxo maromba. É procurado vivo ou morto. Será recompensado todo aquele que trouxer informações sobre ele. Anoiteceu? Procurado vivo ou morto. Iovet, o elfo. Comandante terrivelmente cruel dos Scoia'tael. E esse aqui é um foda-se, que ninguém liga. É um chupinga. Ok. Descer aqui. Vamos ver se tem alguma coisa. Tem uma galerinha ali em cima. Dá pra entrar na cabana aqui? Dá pra conversar com o cara aqui. Dá pra andar entre as cabanas. Eu pensei que não dava, porque a colisão desse jogo é meio esquisita, né? Às vezes eu tô passando por um lugar que dava, igual aquele lá na... Entre a fogueira, alguma coisa assim daquela vez. Ai, quadro de missões! É disso que eu tô falando, garoto. Já vou ver esse quadro aí. Deixa eu ver esse cara aqui.
Dice.
Aye, dice.
Who else plays around here?
There's Civic, Madame Carol, and Lesotho. But they're
Porra, mano, não conheço ninguém. Vamos jogar então.
I'd be glad to play you.
Me first.
Vem. Muito foda, Alec. Vamos jogar dado. 10. A guerra acontecendo. Você vê que agora não tem muito o que fazer, né? Vai. Caralho. Deixa eu ver aqui. Eu tenho um... Eu tenho um par. Só tem um par. E o cara não tem porra nenhuma. Ah, eu vou jogar de novo, filho. Ainda vou aumentar a aposta. Vou pegar esse 3, esse 4 e esse 5. Ah, mano. Vou apostar o máximo de dados. O oponente levantou. Mais 2? Tá bom. Toma esse dado aí. Porra, mas rolou pouco, hein? Ganhei. Eu peguei 2 pares. 2 pares, é. Amassado. Me dá meu gold.
Let me win it back.
Claro, pô. Vença alguns jogos de poker de dados.
Care for a game.
Vamos. Claro. Aproveitar a calmaria pra jogar poker, mano. Vamos. A música do poker, mano. Ok, eu tenho um par de 2, um par de 4. Atento. E tenho 5. Eu tenho 2 pares. O cara tem um trio. Agora eu não lembro se 2 pares ganham de um trio. Acho que ganha. Não, eu ia jogar de novo. Porra, fiz merda, fiz merda.
You lose.
Eu perdi, mas vamos jogar de novo. Não, calma aí. Eu perdi porque eu fui batata, calma. Não, máximo de gold. Vai. Vem que o pai tá com mil orange. Tô com dinheiro. Pô, agora eu tenho um trio, hein? Eu tenho um. E ele tem 5, 5, 2, 2. Tá, eu vou jogar novamente o 4 e o 3, né? Vai que tira 2. Vamos lá. Vou apostar tudo, mano. Tô confiante. O oponente renunciou.
You can challenge better rollers now. But we'll play again if you want.
Não, eu quero jogar contigo de novo. Eu só queria que desse pra apostar mais. O jogo de dados dá pra apostar pouquíssimo no game. Não é nem pra apostar um 100zinho. Tá, eu tenho 2 4s. Um 6. Pô, ele tem um trio e um par. Puta que pariu. Acho que eu mamei essa, hein. Ah, vou tentar assim mesmo. Vai que eu tiro um quarteto. Eu não sei como é que é o termo, cara. Eu esqueci. Mais 9. Desgraçado. Ele rolou. Venci, porra! Caralho, eu tirei... Nossa senhora! Os milagres acontecem. Porque mamas... Eu sou mamas, né, cara? É isso. Dinheiro, mano. Tinha que dar pra apostar mais alto, cara. Eu ia fazer dinheiro nesse game. Vai ficar rico jogando esse poker de dados. Tô ficando pro player já disso. Ô, senhores. Eu vou só, com todo respeito aqui... Caralho, tem minério vermelho aqui. Você tem minério de prata, rapaziada? Seria maravilhoso se tivesse. Todo mundo dormindo, todo mundo cansado. Isso aqui é tipo uma tavernazinha? Pô, podia...
I've no bloody idea who you might be, but I hope you're a civilian.
Calma, cara. Eu sou um bruxo. Você é um bruxo, Harry. Opa. Medalhão de pedra, minério de ferro. Eu preciso de minério de prata. Deixa eu ver se eu consigo comprar uma bebidinha, mano. Cara, tá resfriado pra porra. Do nada. Não consigo falar com ele. Não consigo beber. Bom, vou pegar as missões aqui. Contrato dos Demônios Podres. Foi anunciado que o bom rei Halset, senhor de Cairden, oferece uma... Aquele cara que a gente jogou mais cedo aí. Oferece uma recompensa pelo extermínio dos demônios podres nos arredores do acampamento. Os monstros devem ser eliminados de uma vez por todas, por qualquer método. A alma corajosa que se livrar dos demônios podres será recompensada pelo seu feito e será devidamente registrado nas crônicas de Caedwen. Quero. Grande torneio da arena. Por vontade do vosso gracioso rei Halset, eu tenho a honra de anunciar a cobertura das inscrições para um grande torneio de espadachins. Ih, caralho, de espadachim, mano, não é no soco não. O domínio com as espadas é uma virtude de soldados. Qualquer familiarizado com a arte da guerra pode participar do torneio. Se parente ou estranho, homem ou mulher, se você não tem medo do seu próprio sangue derramado, te espero na arena. Salve Helsen. Próxima ao Woodsblade. Tirar uma print que eu gostei dessa missão. Recompensa das informações sobre os proprietários de moedas quadradas. A todos os soldados e homens alistados, em nome de Sua Majestade Rei Helset, eu, por meio desta, anuncio uma recompensa oferecida por qualquer informação a respeito da identidade e a localização de propriedade das famosas moedas quadradas. Esses homens são traidores de nossa terra natal. Todo aquele que cooperarem com eles será considerado um inimigo de Cairden. Descrição garantida. Caraca, mas tem outra. Agora tem outra organização, Listra Azul, Rosa Flamejante, Els Escort. O que é desenhar ter Bilu aqui embaixo, mano? Caraca, eu me perco direto nesses nomes do The Witcher, cara. Não esconda mais sua cabeça sobre um capuz. Cabelo grande, mau senso. Cabelos brancos não são sinais de sabedoria, mas sim de velhice. Cabeças de homens sábios são tanto raras como nuas. Raspas, cortes, arranjos. Encontrem-me nos seguidores do acampamento. Opa! Cortar o cabelo?
We'll talk later, Geralt.
Tô mostrando aqui que tem loja, mas... Os caras não querem vender. Vou nessa coisa aqui da frente. Oi, senhora. Tô com dinheiro. Alô? Ih, a galera... Os caras dormiram. Olá, senhor. Posso ver o que tem nessa baú? Muito obrigado, senhor. O que tem aqui?
Do not disturb.
Não, tô perturbado. Eu quero...
I am Myron, Master Apothecary.
Mestre farmacêutico.
Geralt. Geralt. Provenance and profession known only to him, so be it. How can I help you? I want to stock up on herbs and medicine.
Got a prescription?
A prescription.
I jest. We have supply shortages, so I can only sell you certain medicaments.
Vamos ver que tipo de ervas esse cara tem. Seria... ele tem as ervas normais, deixa eu ver os diagramas. Essência de água. Pedra elemental. Óleo, andorinha, já tenho. Coruja do mato. Floresta Maribor. O que ela faz? Eu não vi. Sobe lá em cima, senhor, por favor. Poção aumenta significativamente o vigor, reduzindo a vitalidade. Pô, vigor mais um? Porra, horrível essa poção. Fórmula frisada. Aumenta significativamente a geração de vitalidade em determinamento do vigor. Essa aqui é a poção da Andorinha 2. Martírio Gato. Gralha. Infusão de Resford. Aumenta significativamente a vitalidade, reduzindo o dano causado. Fórmula do Lobo eu já tenho. Papafigo eu tenho. Quero eu tenho. Fórmula do Raio eu tenho. Redemoinho. Óleo. Danos mais 5. Aumenta o dano feito. Veneno do carrasco. Virga, poção aumenta a eficiência dos efeitos críticos. Olhe contra o espectro. Olhe para as lâminas. Tá. Vamos jogar dado? Um, dois, três, quatro. Tenho confiança. Mamei. Eu tinha um par só. Vamos de novo, vamos de novo, vamos de novo. Ah, perdi dinheiro pra caralho. Não, venha cá. Olha! Eu tenho um jogo bosta. Eu pensei que o jogo tava bom. Eu olhei o dele e vi que tava uma merda. Eu falei, porra. Não, vou tentar mais uma vez, vai. Eu vou apostar alto. Tá difícil jogar contra esse cara, mano. Pô, agora... Ah, que filho da puta. Vou apostar só 5. Porra. Beleza, um trio, um par. Isso! Volta aqui, pô. Eu quero recuperar meu dinheiro. Toma. É isso. Tu acha que eu vou sair perdendo pra tu? Tu acha que eu vou arregar pra tu? Tá maluco? Ai, jogou um dado fora. Se fudeu. 4, 4. Tu tá com menos um dado? Eu vou apostar tudo. Ah... Agora sim. Tem uns itens que eu não... Tem que ficar olhando pra um lugar nada a ver, né? Vou falar com essa galera aqui agora. Olá.
Looking for something?
Ah!
I heard some tough men serving your company.
Vamos no braço de ferro, senhores.
Care to test that with a little arm wrestling contest?
Why not? If you want to wrestle, I need to see some orders.
Tem dinheiro, cara. Tem dinheiro. Tem dinheiro.
Let's do this.
Confia em mim. Venha.
Your paws are strong as a bear's. I'll give you that.
Yours are strong for humans, I guess.
Something's brewing. What? Surprised to see a dwarf on human leash? Got a well-thought-out slur ready and waiting. Go on, surprise me.
You're a little tense.
Tense. That's a good one. I, odd-looking human, am a prime mercenary, a sapper. I'm not tense by definition.
A sapper?
Not that kind of sapper. I build field fortifications and war machines. I can fucking throw a boat bridge across a river in half a day. Digging ditches is relaxing, that's what I meant.
Got any spare parts from those war machines? The decommissioned ones, of course. I need some to make monster traps.
Sure. Why wouldn't I? If
Olha a isca. Ah, eu vou pescar. Ah, não, a isca é aquele bagulho que você bota no chão. Diagrama. Bomba fétida. Faltou isso aqui pra mim no outro. Comprei. Bufa do demônio. Bomba, libera uma nuvem de gás venenoso. Que nome, hein? Incendiar. Fórmula metralha aí, ó. Faltou essa... Bomba, segue e congela todos ao seu alcance. Atordoar mais 60. Olha aí. Neblina vermelha. Bomba, libera uma nuvem de gás. Diagrama do couro reforçado. Espada dentada. Até hoje eu não consegui fazer. Acho que nem vou fazer mais. Lâmina serrilhada. Pior que ela é boa. Diagrama da espada robusta. Olha lá. Quase lá, hein? Armadura mais 2 de vitalidade. Calma aí, esse cara não me vende pedra de prata não, tu? Não vende. Vamos jogar dado, mano. Eu vou jogar dado com todo mundo, velho. Ei! 2, 3. Lógico.
What is it?
I heard you and your men arm wrestle a bit.
What's it to you? That sport's only for the strongest.
Do I look like a wimp to you?
Porra, me respeita.
Truth be told, but I'm willing to test you. If you want to wrestle, put down your orange and we'll get to it.
Vamos para uma luta de braço. Todo meu orange. Quer dizer, o máximo que dá, né? Todo meu orange não, que eu tô cheio da grana. Calma, 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 calma. Mantém, 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 mantém e finalizo. É isso.
You're tough.
Muito obrigado. Não consigo falar com esse cara aqui não, com esse bigode? Não. Não, problema nenhum. Tô só vendo aqui. Eu preciso de minério de prata, rapaziada. Se alguém souber... Eu já vim aqui, né?
Hush! That's allowed. Henselt can be touchy. You'd best keep quiet about that.
Também vim aqui. Eu realmente não sei se tá faltando alguma coisa aqui nesse acampamento. Acho que a gente viu tudo, cara. Dá uma olhada aqui à esquerda, que a gente viu tudo. Tem esse amigo aqui, loucão. À direita, que eu também falei com todos eles. Falei com vocês na fogueira aqui.
Greetings.
Será que agora eu posso jogar dados com o cara?
So?
I'd like to play dice.
I'll play if you beat Zivik and Madame Carol, not before.
Pô, mas quem é Zivik e Madame Carlot, cara? Não faço ideia de quem são esses cornos. Será que tem alguma coisa aqui atrás, né, mano? Não sei.
We'll talk later, Geralt.
Ninguém fala comigo aqui, cara.
I've no bloody idea who you might be, but I hope you're a civilian.
Os caras tão cagando pra mim, velho. Os caras jogando dado. Os caras não tão nem aí. Olha aí. Uma boa print. Você é a madame meu saco ou não? É, velho. Acho que eu vou falar com o rei pra dar uma prosseguidade aqui, porque...
What do you want?
Eu quero brigar. Eu já briguei com esse cara, não?
They say, blacksmith.
And I say I can show you just how strong we are.
Careful you don't snap something.
Show me your coin if you want to wrestle.
30. Esse aqui eu não tinha jogado ainda, não. Vem cá, vem.
My hand, damn you!
Might want to put a cold compress on that.
Eu posso fazer simplesmente isso aqui, né? Pequenas irmãs, Geralt estava andando pelo acampamento e testemunhou um incidente desagradável. Um dos soldados foi brutalmente espancado e ouvindo escárnio e zombaria em vez de despedidas. Aquilo não se parecia uma simples briga de bêbados. O bruxo tinha um faro para encontrar emprego e cheirou um mistério escondido atrás dessa linha. Ele se aproximou do soldado para saber o que foi aquilo. O nome do soldado que tinha sofrido os maus tratos era Maverick. Ele era um veterano de batalhas que havia ocorrido 3 anos atrás, mas ele não era respeitado, porque ele tinha se cagado depois de encontrar um fantasma em uma praia numa noite. Este evento destruiu a vida de Maverick e não admira, então, que ele tenha contratado o bruxo para livrar do seu pesadelo. Na esperança de encontrar o fantasma novamente, Geralt decidiu ir à praia à noite. As trilhas também o levaram a uma casa solitária. O bruxo sabia que há sempre uma história relacionada com o aparecimento de um fantasma. Então ele decidiu perguntar a Lívia, uma médica que vivia curando as prostitutas do acampamento de cura. 3 anos antes, a menina tinha ajudado a curar as feridas das vítimas de batalha. Certamente ela poderia fornecer informações valiosas. Olha aí, manda ver, deixa eu ver esse aqui. Vou fazer a missão da queda de braço. Olha aí, tem mais pra cá, ó.
Whoa! Didn't have anyone like you in our village.
How's it going, lads?
I can't feel me plowing feet from all this standing around.
Não posso
Any
passar
chance you'll
aqui.
be sending up some replacements?
Entendi. Tem uma segunda parte do acampamento. Provavelmente eu vou ter que prosseguir com a história pra poder continuar. Eu vou fazer o seguinte, então. Face Poker, vamos ver.
In an hour. Open up the gate. The king wants to see the Witcher.
Yeah.
Go straight to the royal tent. You can't miss it. I've a few things to take care of.
Godspeed, Zivik.
I'll be near the main gate if you need me. So long.
Até mais, mano.
A Witcher!
The king must have summoned him to fight the wraiths.
Beleza, liberamos a parte de cima do acampamento. Vamos ver aqui o que tem. Vamos explorar aqui agora.
I am your humble servant.
Obviamente vou rapelar tudo que tiver aqui pra pegar. Óbvio. Mano, eu não vou ficar sem ingredientes pra fazer minhas coisas.
Did they hire a Witcher?
Procura um minério de prata, se alguém tiver. A praia à noite é o fantasma, mas daqui a pouco a gente vai resolver isso. Primeiro eu tenho que falar com o rei, mas antes disso eu tô explorando aqui pra fazer o upgrade, pegar, né? A gente tem que pegar nossos itens, melhorar minhas armas, pegar, rapelar o acampamento todo, aquelas coisas normal de bruxo. E aí, mano?
I've had about enough.
Então acabou seu fogo aí também. Pronto.
Nearly everyone hunts you, yet you live in spite of that. Impressive.
Eu sou escorregado, né? O pai ensaboado.
As do we all. However, in all my career as an ambassador of His Imperial Majesty, I have never met anyone quite as talented
Bebam
and
água.
surviving as you. I took the liberty of checking some rumors about you. I said again, impressive. Are you seeking employment? I was unaware you fellows hired yourselves out for battle.
My aim here is different.
Then, perhaps I can be of assistance.
Olha, ok, eu posso falar com a galera e depois sinto por Foltest. Era um bom rei mesmo. No 1 eu tentei salvar ele, mas morreu no 2.
Since we're talking about Temeria and Foltest, apparently the fallen king's advisor, the sorceress Triss Merigold, has disappeared in mysterious circumstances. Rumors abound. Do you know anything about her?
Why do you ask, Excellency?
I heard the two of you are close.
Magos às vezes aparecem. Isso é problema nosso. Vou dar uma de malandro.
Mages have a natural tendency to disappear into thin air once in a while. Why is anyone concerned?
É boa.
Maybe they wonder if witches locked in dungeons possess the same capacity. You're avoiding the subject, which means it's uncomfortable for you. Have it your way, I shan't press. But I'll ask one more question, if I may.
Of course, Your Excellency.
I mentioned Triss because, I must admit, I am perturbed. Mages are known for their mutual envy and rivalry. I wonder if there's any matter that could unite them.
Perhaps you could be a bit clearer, Excellency.
Then I shall ask directly. Do you know anything about Merigold's involvement with an organization of sorceresses? Assuming, of course, that you are, theoretically, or have been, close.
Por que isso te
I'm
interessa?
not sure why the acquaintance sorcerers would interest a Nilfgaardian ambassador?
Many things interest me. Art, for example. A very interesting statuette was delivered to me today. Particularly at least. You see, sensuous. It forces one to...
A peça peculiar.
Even a monster slayer might not be indifferent to the beauty entrapped within.
Maybe, but I'm afraid I don't have time to admire art.
Do you have any other queries? I have some matters to which I must attend.
Why are you so interested in this organization of sorceresses?
I wonder about some strange coincidences. I'm told several of them were seen in the vicinity when the assassination attempts occurred.
What's so suspicious about that? Mages have always thronged around monarchs, the source of power and coin.
I'm not accusing anyone. I merely said it makes me wonder.
What's the Emperor's envoy doing here? Satisfy my curiosity.
The last unfortunate conflict left the northern kingdoms in pitiful economic condition. His Imperial Majesty desires stability. We wish to offer financial assistance, so I'm visiting those lands hardest hit by the war.
Henselt is coping admirably as far as I can see.
The details of my visit here are reserved for the Emperor and the Kedweni King.
Vou mandar um Axis no representante do Imperador, foda-se.
I need to know everything.
Pega aí.
Magic will not help you. I'm very well protected against such.
Filha da puta.
I saw you with Foltest before. Now you're with Henselt. No doubt you'll visit the King of Redania next.
Eu tinha que tentar, né? A minha intimidação tá level 2, eu acho. Minha magia tá quase no máximo.
Lochmuin, an ancient elven city quite a ways away, near the source of the Pontar. Why there?
The mages wish to re-establish their council. They sent out invitations to all the kings.
I saw you with Foltest before. Now you're with Henselt. No doubt you'll visit the King of Redania next.
I need not go far. Radovid is en route to Lochmuin. Perhaps he has already arrived. We'll meet there.
Lochmuin? An ancient elven city quite a ways away, near the source of the Pontar. Why there?
The mages wish to re-establish their council. They sent out invitations to all the kings.
Caraca, a armadura dos caras. É por ali. Aê, garoto. Boa, moleque. Ah, olha só quem tá aqui. Eu não te vi aí.
Greetings, Geralt.
Foltest's killer forced Triss to teleport him to Verdun. They're somewhere nearby.
That nosy little meddler, Triss, used my megascope to accomplish that. But I suppose I should be grateful. After all, I might have been the Kingslayer's victim. Even if Triss is in Vergen, I cannot locate her. This damn fog prevents any kind of magical probing.
It's pretty obvious you and Deathmold don't exactly get along.
Deathmold is an overgrown baby. A fine match for King Henselt. The problem is that he's as jealous as he is childish. He claims I wish to steal his position at the Kedweni court. Nothing could be more absurd.
I'd assumed that after killing the Kayran, the Pontar Valley would hold no further interest for you.
You know nothing about me, Witcher. I'm here because 2 northern monarchs were murdered. It's quite probable Henselt is next on the list. We don't need another country descending into chaos. King Henselt cannot die. I'll make sure of that.
Entendi. Tá, ela tá protegendo o cara, então... peguei uma espada aqui. Ah, bela. Acho que não tinha visto. Uma espada de aço bem meme. Muito legal quando você entra na cabana, fica o barulhinho do vento na cabana. Posso pegar tudo aqui, com licença dos senhores? Nossa! Já vou falar com você, rei. Fica aí tranquilão que eu vou... Vou dar mais uma explorada aqui. Tem alguém cozinhando dentro da cabana.
Henselt awaits you. We shall speak later.
Tá bom. Continue dormindo. Pô, aqui é a livraria. Cadê o cara que vende os livros? Eu quero comprar sobre os demônios daqui.
What is it?
Quase tudo. Eu vou é pegar tudo mesmo. Tudo meu, nada de vocês.
I've no bloody idea who you might be, but I hope you're a civilian. I've no bloody idea who you might be, but I hope you're a civilian.
Tem uma cabana aqui. Ah, eu consigo ver a outra. Ah, essa cabana aqui é pra... Ai, ó. Isso aqui é provavelmente pro rei assistir, ó. As lutas. O que tem pra cá?
I've had about enough.
É. Aqui eu já entrei, né? Aqui, acho que eu dei a volta no acampamento. Ele não é tão grande assim, se você olhar bem. Vou falar com o rei.
Come in, Witcher. I wish you to feel at ease, as this is an unofficial audience. You helped me in the mist, thus I surmise you do not seek.
Lógico que não.
Which leads me to ask what you do seek here, Geralt of Rivia.
Paz e tranquilidade para limpar meu nome. Justiça.
Justice.
A slippery thing, I'd say. It really depends on your point of view. So, you claim you did not kill Foltest.
Não, porra. Mó treta de salvar a filha dele 2 vezes.
A witcher named Letho.
Do you know each other?
Você o conhece? Eu não sei. Você é honesto, você é honesto.
I have amnesia. Letho has suggested he knows something about me. It's possible we met before.
There's an old Kedwenny saying, a bitch will never bite another bitch.
Porra, que provérbio, hein?
Accurate where sorceresses are concerned.
To the matter at hand, sire.
De Tarnasaville claims this Letho is in the area. Is that true?
Yes.
What does he want here? My head?
He's hiding from Yorvith and his Scoia'tael. I don't know his plans.
And you aim to get him?
I do.
Last question. Do you know who had Foltest and Demavend assassinated? Who's behind the Kingslayers?
I don't know, but I'll find out when I find Letho.
My spies have confirmed your words. I suppose I must be...
Ai, ó, viu?
Now to the other matter.
Porra!
The mist, the wraiths, all that magic shit holding up my campaign. My mages, as usual, have proved useless. They blather on about higher magic, delayed curses and other hogwash, but nothing comes of it. This matter must be settled with a sword. A witcher's sword. Will you manage this task?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'll manage.
Excellent. Lift the curse, and you'll learn the meaning of royal generosity. And even should you fail to catch this Letho, I shall help you clear your name. Consider Deathmold at your disposal. He'll give you all the necessary information. Also, You are free to move about the camp and its environs from now on. Now, leave me alone.
Por que ativou a maldição?
The curse was cast 3 years ago. Any sign it's been active in the interim?
Is that important?
Sire, we're not talking about a fortune told in a tent on market day, nor about some curse cast by a novice mage. This curse caused a solar eclipse and summoned hordes of specters. We're dealing with a complex spell that operates at several
Ele não vai falar que foi ele que macetou a cabeça do maluco no aerolito.
Lifting it will be even more difficult. If I'm going to deal with it, I need you to cooperate.
Ah, the plague. So be it.
As we forged our way through the fog, you claimed it was Glevisig's curse.
Sabrina Glevisig's. She was a sorceress, my former advisor.
Ex-conselheira.
I ordered her bound to a wagon wheel and burned alive. While dying, she cursed me and my lineage. That was 3 years ago.
Sire, do you remember the curse itself? What exactly did Sabrina say?
All she said at the time has been fulfilled to some degree. A star adorned with a bloody braid will cut across the heavens. Square coins from maritime depths will beguile the hearts of fools.
Coins?
Deathmold found a few such coins among soldiers accused of treason.
What did you condemn Sabrina for, sire?
1 year after the Peace of Sintra, I fought Demerven for Lormark. General Vandegrift commanded a part of my force. He forded the Pontar and joined battle on this field. It raged until evening, when Sabrina Glevisig decided to take matters into her own hands. Fireballs rained down onto the battlefield. 3,000 men turned to bloody charred meat scraps. The fire consumed Kedwenis and Adernians alike. Knights boiled alive in their armor. Mad beasts howling with pain. War is for the honorable. When the likes of Glevisig enter the fray, it turns into hell.
Ok. Porque Sabrina atacou seu próprio lado.
What drove Sabrina to attack her own army? Any specific reason?
I've heard none, not even speculation. She was my advisor, a member of the Council of Mages.
Essa história tá muito mal contada, mano.
Forced to tolerate her excesses, schemes, court scandals.
Was she loyal?
Ha! Only to herself.
Witcher, a word, if you will.
Caralho, ganhei 1000 de XP, moleque. Teoria da conspiração. Calma aí, deixa eu só ir no banheiro aqui e abrir a janela aqui que eu fechei. Calma aí. Pronto, agora sim. Ok, né? Não, antes de mais nada, vamos... Ai, que dor de ouvido do nada. Vamos upar, né, bicho? Magia destrutiva. Dano do sinal. Sinal Queen, identificação de sinal. Ventilação. Queen transfere os danos desviados para múltiplos alvos. Nossa! Quero isso. Vou pegar isso aqui no máximo. Beleza. Itens alquímicos já adquirido, mais 50%. Efeitos de todas as poções ingeridas, mais 15%. Tive que pegar isso aqui, mano. Efeito com a probabilidade de criar um mutagênio com derivado de alquimia 2%. Duração da poção mais 40. Vitalidade mais 100. Eu tive que pegar isso aqui. Dano da bomba mais 100%, moleque. Duração dos olhos mais 10%. Efeitos todos os mutagênios. Desbloqueia a habilidade de beber uma poção adicional. Efeitos dos olhos usados. Não, calma. Vamos lá. Redução de dano. Durão. Porra, vou pegar isso aqui. Defesa. Pegar a esquiva também. E acabou. E acabou. Tô bem, cara. Tô bem. Estamos fortes. Vou falar com esse cara, vai.
You have no idea how delighted I am to work in tandem with you.
True, I have no idea.
Better times approach, Geralt. You shall see. I trust you're not bothered if I refer to
Na verdade, eu preferia que não, né?
Not at all.
Wonderful.
Dá nada não. Dá nada não é ótimo.
That remains to be seen.
Shake my hand, Geralt, to mark the beginning of our friendship. Don't worry, I've no poison needle up my sleeve. I believe one can learn much about a man from his handshake.
Learned anything?
You have the handshake of a warrior. Strong, decisive, dominating. You're the conquering type. The kind women love.
I was asking about the curse.
Oh, of course. What would you like to know?
Nem todos os espectros são agressivos, você sabia disso? Levantou-se de outras maldições antes? Livrou-se, né? Já lidou.
Cast a few in my time. One victim sprouted donkey's ears and a tail. Another's house burned down. Nothing too serious.
Shame. Have you removed curses, lifted spells?
Never had the chance. But I mastered the theory involved. Best in my class at the Magic Academy.
They don't teach you about curses like this one at Banord.
Glevis's curse is a 4th level blood spell. It's also known as the Archmistress's curse. A misnomer, for they've been cast by generally crazed mages or priests, not necessarily women.
You've done your homework. Did you notice that not all the specters were aggressive?
Most would disappear when we neared them.
I think the curse's power corrupts the ghosts of those who died in the battle, turning them into Draugrs.
Draugrs? Is that some professional name you witches have for specters?
They're demons, Deathmold. Draugrs are demons of war that arise on battlefields where the fighting was vicious and the slaughter particularly bloody. They are hatred and bloodlust in condensed form.
The name matters little. Do you know how to rid us of these Draugrs?
A silver sword's enough to send them to their rest. But as long as the curse remains active, new ones will appear. The soldiers' ghosts are the key. If we could reverse the tide of the battle.
Don't delay. Grab your sword and start reversing.
I'll need some symbols of war that belonged to the soldiers who perished here. Artifacts symbolizing hatred, death, courage, and faith. They have to be magically active and linked to those who died. Without them, I won't be able to summon the ghosts.
Well, I've no idea how to find them. Apart from which I know little about war symbolism.
I'll deal with the artifacts. I have another job for you.
Como funciona a maldição de sangue?
Explain this blood curse to me.
An ordinary blood curse is a trivial thing. You let a little of your own blood. Best done at midnight, surrounded by lit candles.
Sabrina had a whole pyre around her. Tell me about Glevis's curse.
Read about it for yourself. I have all the necessary literature. In fact, you only need the Great Encyclopedia of Curses, Spells and Prophecies, and a volume compiled by Tessard de Vries and Margarita Loantil, Masters of Magic on Curses Selected Writings.
Tá ok.
Quite a tome. Are you sure Sabrina cast the curse?
Positively. Curses of this kind are cast rarely. There have only been 6 confirmed cases.
How many confirmed cases of their being lifted?
1. By a team of mages led by Archmistress Francesca Findabair, whence came the curse's other appellation. In any case, Sabrina Glevissig was part of that team.
Small world, and one that just got a little uglier.
That's not all. The curse that Francesca and Sabrina dealt with was meant to end the lives of the last of the Tyson dynasty, the rulers of Kovir. It was cast by Scarlet Rodalega, a very talented but completely mad man. A prophecy and an activator were also involved.
I see. Sabrina just stole her curse from this Rodalega.
Precisely. Beside which the king himself and a company of armed men witnessed her casting it.
Tá, por que Helmsent ainda está vivo?
Why is Henselt still breathing? He killed the priest. Why didn't he burst like a ripe tomato under a dwarf's heel?
Perhaps Glevissig wishes Henselt to wait for imminent death.
I don't think so. I know a few sorceresses. They're mean, true, but they also want results. Sabrina cast the curse while roasting at the stake. Not the most comfortable circumstances. I suspect she botched something.
Are you suggesting Henselt may be safe?
I'm suggesting he could be saved, provided we cut him off from the heart of the curse, the Battle of Spectres. It's the weakest link.
How could we do that?
I don't know yet, but I suspect I could summon Sabrina's ghost and force her to free Henselt. First, I need to learn the circumstances of her death.
O que há com as moedas?
We've got our comet and murder. What about the coins?
We have those as well. Not enough for you?
No. Why do I get the feeling I've stumbled on some shameful secret?
A state secret.
If you don't tell me, your head of state may soon lose his head.
There's a plot afoot within the military. Those involved share a symbol, a square coin adorned with a fish. Let's do this.
Moeda quadrada
I
com
shall in
peixe.
no way hinder your investigation, and you will reveal to me anything you learn. Should I happen upon anything related to the curse?
You'll let me know. So be it.
Uma maldição de sangue geralmente requer sangue.
If I'm not mistaken, you need blood to cast a blood curse.
Precisely, unachievable otherwise.
Sabrina was bound to a wagon wheel. Where did she get enough blood?
She put a spell on a soldier who gave her a coup de grace. It was easy, the minds of some soldiers are so uncomplicated. Sabrina needed one of them to strike her, shorten her suffering, but complete the curse. However, this is where she erred. That whore performed miracles, gathered the power, got the prophecy and activator right, but fell flat on her face on the simplest thing at the end.
Don't get so excited.
She chose a fool, a bungler. I heard he thrust 5 times with his spear, yet the witch's soul would not quit her corpse.
There was no one guarding the pyre?
It was one of the guards the sorceress chose for the task. His comrades were irate. He spoiled the show for them. The king was no longer anywhere near.
In any case, blood flowed and the curse took root.
Yes, but the harlot got her due.
Caralho.
You're gonna help me, Deathmold.
Of course, as the king ordered.
Listen up. You'll do the paperwork. I get the feeling you like it. I'll need a number of protective runes to summon Sabrina's ghost. They need to detain the sorceress's ghost and anything else that enters this world with it. Find something for me in your library. The runes need to be easy to produce. I haven't seen any artists around here. Apart from that, the Draugrs are likely to begin their forays in search of Henselt. When they leave the battlefield, they'll grow weaker. Your men should be able to handle them. Just equip them with silver-plated weapons. Henselt could also use something silver to defend himself. Over the entrance to his tent, hang a wreath of songfoil and fool's parsley. Inside, a fire fueled by juniper branches must burn at all times.
Where will I get so much silver?
Melt down your collection of pots for all I care. Just get it.
Those aren't pots, they're silver vases of Nazaya.
Last of all, give Henselt an instructional talk. Explain that I'll need him.
And what will you be doing? Drinking ale and fondling the camp women?
There's that, yes. Though I'll also prepare to summon Sabrina's ghost, and figure out what I need to send the fighting specters back to the afterlife. I'll drop by and give you more work as I learn about this curse.
How did you divine that you might recover your memory by lifting the curse?
Como você
I
sabe?
don't like people poking around in my life.
Learning about others is my job. I must know the secrets of all who wish to approach the king. I've no problem admitting I like the work.
My past has nothing to do with Henselt.
You don't know that. Do you know why I have no friends, Witcher? Because sooner or later I learn all their secrets, which is followed by interrogations, torture, executions.
Just leave my past alone.
A maldição de sangue.
The whole camp's gone berserk looking for the coins. Grown lads with their arses in the air, scavenging round the tents.
Hear ye! Hear ye! Let it be known far and wide.
Who do I spy if not the famed Geralt of Rivia?
You seem to know me, but I have no idea who you are.
You're worse off for that, for I can make you even more famous.
You write ballads or something?
I've no notion of songs, but the king's vested me with the task of organizing knightly tourneys. A swordmaster like you must be eager to show off his skills.
Ouvi dizer... Calma aí. Está interessado em mais alguma coisa?
Knightly tournaments are a pastime for real men.
Torneio de cavaleiros.
Any interests besides fighting?
We value knightly tradition in Kedwin. Only duels in the arena let a knight stay in good form and hone his skills.
Entendi.
I'm interested in the Rotfiend contract. Know anything about it?
The scum has so far destroyed 2 convoys of army provisions. Before we arrived, they'd only attacked the local cattle. Since the mist appeared, they've grown bolder and started hunting our patrols. The lads from the company have collected a kitty. Sort it all out and the coin is yours.
Caraca, velho, eu me entupi de missão. A dinastia real temeriana, mesmo antes de vir ao mundo, a filha do rei Foltest foi amaldiçoada e se tornou uma estriga quando ainda era uma menina, a princesa de dentes afiados. Por muito tempo aterrorizou Vizima, até que Geralt acabou com a maldição. Infelizmente, a maldição retornou depois de alguns anos. O bruxo foi forçado a matar o monstro. Esse foi no 1. O lendário, a lenda amaldiçoada, cartão de poder, relato de Luiz Messi, Norte de Margor, 3 anos em Dregas. Desde os primórdios, sociedade feudal. Diário do capitão. O Vale do Pontar. Tá. Ok. Vamos lá. Vamos organizar aqui que eu tô com 2,5 milhões de quests. A teoria da conspiração, a maldição de sangue, a batalha eterna. Acabar com a maldição em um campo de batalha não é tarefa fácil, requer uma preparação e uma abordagem profissional. O bruxo estava totalmente qualificado e, graças aos conselhos dos outros profissionais, sabia exatamente como abordar essa tarefa ingrata. Entre outras coisas, teve que conseguir artefatos de batalha que representassem as virtudes e os horrores da guerra. O símbolo da coragem era um deles. O bruxo decidiu perguntar aos arredores do acampamento sobre a natureza desse símbolo, pois ninguém mais sabia sobre a guerra do que os soldados. Ei, caralho, eu caí? Acho que foi só meu chat, né? Meu... Tá, ok. Só meu celular. Minha net não caiu não, né? Não, live tá normal aqui. Vamos lá. Assassino de reis, pequenas irmãs.
Aldrin! What do you want? Normally I only talk to drunks.
Já ouviu falar sobre as moedas quadradas?
Square coins around here?
Square coins and white mice.
Me entupi de missão, cara.
I need to find me mate. Let me be. What do you want?
Deixa ele comprar uma cerveja e conversamos.
All right. What do you want to talk about?
Estou procurando trabalho, vai.
I'm looking for work.
With me?
Maybe Henselt needs a witcher.
Henselt needs a brain.
I heard his soldiers love him.
Back in the day, yes, Henselt was like a brother. In war, he drank what we did, ate the same grub, and ploughed the same horse as us.
When did that change?
When he started believing he's invincible.
You had to give up on that 3 years ago.
What of it? They convinced him he hadn't lost. Get it? It was all that witch's fault. See? And he believed him. Had the witch killed
Caralho.
till she was dead. Now he's all important. La-di-da. He's just not the same Henselt. But you'll find work, I wager. All kinds of monstrosities prowl the ravines.
Ok.
What do you want? Normally...
Procurando por Odrin.
I heard you calling for Aldrin.
That's right, I'm looking for him, so I called out. Got a problem with that?
I used to know a man named Aldrin.
Not that same guy.
How do you know?
Odrin never deal with your kind. A right and true man, that one. Drinking without him's like plowing without a woman.
Porra. Encontre Odrin. Ah, que legal. Mais missão.
Odrin! What do you want?
É sua primeira guerra?
This your first war?
Not a chance. We soldiers never went for work under Henselt.
Quero falar contigo, mano. Foi mal, cara. Eu apertei o botão errado. Era só pra me apagar a tua fogueira pra ver se presta atenção em mim. Não consigo falar com ele. Tinha mais coisas pra falar, mas agora... Por que você vai para a beira do rio?
Why did you go to the beach?
During Henselt's last expedition, we stayed in a house there.
Cara, eu tô fazendo várias missões ao mesmo tempo, mano.
Demoven's forces trying to cross the river. I just wanted to recall the old times.
So you took part in the campaign 3 years ago?
Isso é interessante.
I barely escaped with my life.
Já li isso, cara. Calma. Vamos fazer a missão do poker primeiro. Tem que ir lá pra fora.
Still looking for coins. What else am I to do? This mist's driving me crazy.
Olha a cidadezinha. A cidadezinha.
Why, Witcher? Out in these wastelands hunting monsters? Well, if you see 2 of my men, tell them I'll rip them both brand new assholes if they miss muster.
Caralho.
What are they doing there?
It's a common malady. A day don't go by that some dimwit don't sneak out of the camp to go to the gullies.
We'll see if I come across anyone.
Luck be with you. You're a good fellow. Ah, find them and you'll see Corporal Zivik knows how to be grateful.
Ah, Zivik foi cara que eu tenho que...
Not another fucking stone.
Olá.
I want to stock up on provisions.
Seek and ye shall find, as the prophet Obluna would say.
He was a shepherd, had experience in seeking and finding.
You know the good book, that's worthy of praise.
Any discount on account of that?
No.
Ah, não tem nada não.
Life can be really.
Greetings.
Welcome an opportunity when it comes.
They say you run a traveling pawn shop. Heard you even have books.
Ih, livros.
No song, no supper.
Nobody mentioned you speak in proverbs.
A willful man must have his way.
Ah, you're doing this on a bet. How long do you have to go on like this?
Lost time is never again found.
What happens if you lose the bet?
Crows do not pick crows' eyes.
Good luck anyway.
Fortune is easily found, but hard to keep.
I wish you persistence then. Can I see your goods? I'm mainly interested in those books.
Better to ask the way than to go astray. Better to ask.
Eu não quero trocar meu cabelo agora não. Diagrama de couro. Ele tem um diagrama comum. Tem alguns ingredientes. Pó de diamante apenas. Tem a bombinha metralha. Livro. A arte da magia. Livro contém informações básicas sobre a natureza da magia. A divindade tríplice. Afogadores. Um livro para os iniciados na Ordem da Rosa Flamejante. Caralho! Medo e arrepios. Contém conhecimento disponível sobre os espectros. As forças especiais temerianas. Livro explora conceitos de forças especiais. Gárgulas. Arpias. Ok.
We should have our say. Take an interest.
Dandelion.
Or it will turn out like the mill.
I see you finally decided to relax. Have I ever told you I think you lead a very unhealthy life?
You've mentioned it.
Evidently not enough for you to take it to heart. Anyway, the whores are quite decent here.
Porra.
Maybe some other time.
You worry me.
Você já viu a Siley?
I wonder what Sheila's doing in Henselt's camp.
You're not alone, because she's wondering what you're doing at the king's side.
How do you know?
She asked me about you.
What did she want to know?
I have no idea. I realized right off she was sniffing, and told her she could smell my fingers if she wanted. That'd be all she'd get.
And she gave up.
Mm-hmm. See how careful I am?
Pô, você já tentou a sorte com a Vess?
Have
Foda-se.
you tried to approach Vess?
I've thought about it. On the one hand, I've never rogered a soldier, but on the other, the clean clang of steel against steel at an intimate moment could put off even the most attentive lover. Why do you ask?
I just like to know.
Alguma notícia sobre o assassino do rei?
Anything about Letho?
They say he's hiding in the ravines. He's not alone.
I know.
I fail to comprehend exactly why you have it in for him. He escaped, so what? You're no king, and as such are hardly in danger.
Letho knows a lot about me. There are certain things that probably only he can explain.
I'm not so certain you really want to know them.
We'll see.
Let's say you catch him. What then?
I'll decide once I've heard him out, learned the truth. Maybe I'll see his point, or maybe I'll just cut off his head.
E também a batalha sobre 3 anos atrás. É verdade, eu tenho um pressentimento que eu vou encontrar Yen.
Henselt's camp is abuzz with rumors about the events 3 years ago.
When you burn a sorceress at the stake, rumors spread faster than the seed of a lascivious baron.
I know you primarily value sorceresses for their firm busts, but I'm curious. What do you think of Sabrina Glevissig?
Sorceresses complain about feeling underappreciated, persecuted even. But let me tell you, Geralt, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. If they didn't meddle, they wouldn't be burned at the stake. They keep whining about the horrors that took place on Danet Island, about the order of the world being destroyed. But let me ask you, who brought that about if not them and their scheming?
Calma aí, rapaziada. Já volto. Só um momento. Voltamos. Eu tenho um pressentimento que vou encontrar Yen.
My memories and feelings seem inextricably linked.
Yen, ele fala Yennefer, né?
To be recovering both. I believe Yennefer's alive, and I'll eventually find her.
Triss, Yennefer, that's some life you lead, my friend.
First off, we have no idea if Yennefer's still alive. Second, we have no idea if Triss is alive.
True. You seem to have 2 women, when in fact, you don't even have one.
Their kind doesn't die easily. I'll find Triss as soon as I've dealt with the assassin.
What about Yennefer?
I won't know what to do about her until I see her. Henselt's camp is abuzz with rumors about the events 3 years ago.
When you burn a sorceress at the stake, rumors spread faster than the seed of a lascivious baron.
I know you primarily value sorceresses for their firm busts, but I'm curious. What do you think of Sabrina Glevissig?
Sorceresses complain about feeling underappreciated, persecuted even. But let me tell you, Geralt, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. If they didn't meddle, they wouldn't be burned. They keep whining about the horrors that took place on Thanet Island, about the Order of the...
There's a fair chance of Henselt and Shillard inviting us to their meeting.
Well, we should at least object somehow. Spit in the sight of the...
Eu quero itens, tecido. Dinheiro.
Greetings.
Que isso?
Well, well, a witcher. Girls, trim yourselves. How can I help you, Hansel?
Vamos rolar alguns dados. Deve ser essa mulher aí. Fale comigo.
We're no strangers to the art of conversation, but it'll cost you just as much as a good plow.
I'm not gonna pay for conversation.
Porra, tá maluca, mulher.
Well, well, how...
Want to roll a few rounds of dice poker?
I'll play you just as soon as you thrash Civic.
I'll be back.
Well, well, how...
I wanted...
We're no strangers.
Sounds all right.
Ask away, then. What would you like to talk about?
I wouldn't mind knowing what you think of Henselt.
I'm a madam. What can I know about the king?
I seem to remember that madams and innkeepers know everything.
He used to come here to plough, to develop a camaraderie with the fighting men like, but that was just a phase. Most likely only ploughs sweet-smelling ladies now.
Are there trolls here? Aye, there are. And you don't mind. What's so strange about that? Other lands have slizzards, drowners, we have trolls.
And they don't trouble the local. Well, well, a witcher. Girls.
Pô, ela tá pegando meu dinheiro mesmo?
I'm looking for a whore.
We've got plenty of those, you'll be glad to hear. But you'll need to show me your coin before you choose one. We all have our principles.
I've got the Orens, if that's what you're wondering.
Well, these are my girls. Choose, white-haired one.
Caralho, chão de branquelo. Luz encolhedora. Vai tomar no cu, cara, na moral. O Wendy simbilante. Caralho, pombinha. Ai, eu vou... Ai, caralho, não tem muito dinheiro não, minha senhora. Ai, caralho, mano. Ai, velho. Não aguento não, na moral. Suborno aceito. o nome dela. Vai tomar no cu, cara. Não aguento isso, não. Ai, meu Deus do céu. Lúcia engolidora foi de foder.
I'm from Stilton, in the Lavallette's lands in Temeria.
Runaway, eh? I'm from Van Glen.
Tem outro bagulho aqui, ó.
The elder and the recruiter are coming for you. He was slaughtering pigs at the time, so he takes a pig's eye and puts it between his buttocks.
Opa!
He does what? Puts a pig's eye in his arse. The elder and the recruiter enter, and the mother says, "Son, they've come to take you to war."
Dinheiro, né, cara?
Standing with his back to them, his pants down, he spreads his cheeks and says, "I can see that."
Did they take him?
Not a chance.
Move it! Dodge! Dodge! Wake ya!
Here to spy on us.
Who would I be spying for?
For Henselt, the Death Mold. I heard they hired you.
It just so happens we have common aims. But don't worry, observing Vernon Roach isn't one of them.
In that case, to what do I owe this pleasure?
Ok. Quais são seus planos?
I was wondering what you're actually doing here, Vernon.
The Blue Stripes never want for work, especially in a hotbed like this.
You're not about to tell me, are you? And here I thought we had something special.
I've got my finger on the pulse, and I've not forgotten what I came here for, Geralt.
Foltest's assassin.
Precisely. He's holed up like a rat, and he'll meet a rat's end.
Any idea what's happening on the other side of the Battle of Spectres?
I expect not much has changed. A bunch of dwarves, elves, and peasants are trying to figure out how to save Edirne.
Saskia's an exceptional woman.
But just a woman, nonetheless. Besides, how would you know?
Just a hunch, and there's all the talk. Besides, to
Ela
assemble
matou
an
dragão,
army
né?
of dwarves and humans who fight side by side, you pretty much have to be extraordinary.
You'll not persuade me some woman will defeat Henselt in battle.
You're forgetting one thing. Kedwen's just fighting for a better life. Edirne's fighting for life itself.
Motivation's important, I grant you. But it can't trump knowledge of the art of war. Temeria's my only concern. And I'll be glad to see Henselt's forces tied up here. That's a good thing.
Think he wouldn't stop after conquering Edirne? What if he quickly deals with Saskia and turns his army west?
It's possible, but I hope it won't come to that.
Alguma novidade? Ih, caraca, pera aí que minha garrafa tá entornando. Na moral, aquele nome da mina foi foda. Alguma novidade de Fossa?
What news of good old Flotsam?
É.
Thanks to us, it still is good old Temerian Flotsam. If I hadn't sniffed out Laredo's treachery, a Kedweni garrison would be stationed there already. Constable John Natalis has appointed a new commandant to Flotsam. Let's hope he doesn't turn out to be another whore.
You miss your old friend, Yorvith?
If the gods are kind, he'll yet fall into my hands. That said, I wonder what the scoundrel's up to.
You need to be careful. Death Mold can't learn that you're holding a Kedweni spy.
He won't. Don't you worry.
Death Mold has an excellent net of his own spies.
That spy we caught at Laredo's, Arnold. He's prancing around in the next world.
Did he spill anything interesting?
He was tough, but waterboarding can be incredibly effective. Eventually, he coughed up that Henselt was trying to bring the border towns to a boil.
Henselt's not stupid. He wouldn't want to wage war on two fronts.
That rat Laredo was supposed to stir unrest in Flotsam. Luckily, you rearranged his intestines with your blade.
In the face of possible disaster, they tried to draft entire villages in Baywood. Half the serfs knew beforehand and fled into the woods, but the rest were pressed into service. The Count says these are pansies, not soldiers. But we'll have to make do with them. We'll put them out front, let the cavalry run them over. Maybe it'll lose some momentum.
Meu Deus!
Hello, damn it. Salutations,
Greetings.
Aqui os listras azuis eles já gostam mais de mim, né? Também ajudei você, né? Opa! Socão?
Fen, keep dropping your guard like that and they'll beat your kisser to a pulp. Who do we have here?
Someone who's worried about your close combat skills.
We practice a few hours every day.
And here I thought practice makes perfect.
Really? Care to show us your skill then? White-haired one.
Claro, por que não?
Why not? Who's willing?
I'll try. See if you're as strong in your arms as you are in your gob.
Muito bem.
Let's see what my friend Vernon taught you.
Make some room.
Close the
Vem na
distance.
mão. Porra, é isso. Caralho, careca pica.
Keep your guard up. That's more like it.
Amassado.
Close the distance.
Got a feeling Fen won't remember much of that fight. With a few more surprises up our sleeves. How about you?
Claro, por que não?
Why not? Who's willing?
Take me on. I fancy learning a few witches' tricks.
Let's see what my friend Vernon taught you.
Make some room.
Move it. Dodge. Dodge. Wake up.
Eu só acho que eles deveriam tirar as armas pra brigar assim, né?
Move it. Dodge. Dodge. Wake up.
Ha! He's still young. He'll learn. With a few more surprises up our sleeves. How about you?
Então vamos então.
Why not? Who's willing?
Run out of monsters to slay? Why are you fighting my men?
Just checking to see if you've taught them yet.
And?
I'm amazed they're still standing.
You lackeys. Letting yourselves get thrown around like hay bales. Maybe you want to give me a try.
Ih, caralho. Vamos lá então.
Show me what you got, my striped friend.
Meu amigo listrado. Então, mano. Tu acha que aguenta? Ai, tomei na boca. Toma.
You win. Feels like I've been kicked by a mare.
Pleasure getting a few slugs in the mug from you, Witcher. We're always eager to learn. You deserve a prize.
I don't need a reward.
It's no reward, just a sign of gratitude. We drag our asses round the world and collect all sorts of scrap metal. Take something. May it serve you well. See you soon.
Not so fast, Witcher.
Que isso?
You'll take me on now. You snitch.
So be it.
What the bloody hell's all this about?
We're just practicing.
Want practice? I'll have you cleaning the canteen with your bare ass.
Que é
What's
isso?
that for practice? Back to the camp.
Aye, sir. That doesn't end this. Stop looking for square coins. You've little to gain, and you just might lose your head for it.
Será? Será?
Trouble. Want to practice some more?
When the time comes, practice on your own for now.
Vamos praticando aí.
We got our orders and got busy preparing to leave the village.
Bom, os caras falam assim, mesmo que o cara não tivesse falado que eu podia pegar tudo, eu ia pegar, né? Isso é true. Olha o barquinho deles aqui. Rema em direção... O barco da... Caralho. Dá pra me pegar o barco? Tem mais coisa pra lá. Caralho. Tudo certo, mano. Pode ficar tranquilo. Caralho. Dá pra ir pro outro lado. Não sei se eu quero ir agora. Cara, eu tô com 255 missões, velho. A Batalha Eterna. Encontre o estandarte da bandeira de Doom. Por último, medalhão de Helsing. Maldição de sangue, inocentes perdidos. O contrato... Manda ver.
His mother comes and tells him the
Ah, Zoltan.
Greetings, Geralt, in these humble foreign walls.
Greetings.
My heart rejoiced to see that dear old noggin of yours emerge from a sea of unknown faces.
Como você está saindo? Alguma notícia de Leto?
You've been around. Heard anything about the Kingslayer?
Just that Henselt is shitting himself for fear that his head is about to be separated from his shoulders. For me, the assassin's hiding out in the ravines. An ideal place for his kind. Anyway, I've been wondering, why the fuck do you care so much about this cunt that you're so ready to stick your neck out to find him?
Letho knows a lot about me. There are certain things probably only he can explain.
But is it worth sticking your neck out to know what was in your head before?
It is to me.
What will you do when you find him?
We'll see when I talk to him, when I learn the truth. Maybe I'll see his point, and maybe I'll just cut off his head. All rested after the boat trip?
Don't remind me of that. My stomach churns at the very thought.
You could have traveled here on foot.
If I'd known it before days of rocking, I would have. And if they told me I'd be eating dried and salted cod 3 times a day, I'd have clobbered myself with my own hammer before boarding that boat.
You're spending all your time in Roach's camp. Have you two become chums?
Chums? That's a bit rich. But he doesn't piss me off as much as he used to. Either he's changed or I've grown accustomed.
Maybe both.
Maybe. Besides, the camp has loads of other attractions. Those men cheat me at cards, and there's a tit or two to hang the gaze upon.
If that's what you're after, there's a regular whorehouse in Henselt's camp.
How can you compare a whore's tits to Vessi's? I could buy myself the others, but hers are just to be admired.
I see you prefer the company of Vernon and his men.
The soldiery in Henselt's camp looks at me like I'm a lump of rotten meat.
You think they suspect you of being a spy?
Who the fuck knows what's in their bloody heads? You know what? I regret I'm not a spy. I feel like the last bloody cunt here. Somewhere nearby, my brethren are sharpening their axes, just waiting for the fog to dissipate so they can blunt them on some kid when he necks.
He was slaughtering pigs at the time, so he takes a pig's eye and puts it...
Greetings, Geralt.
Greetings, Vess. What news from the Blue Stripes?
They're keeping their eyes open, as always.
Henselt thinks he'll take Vergen easily.
A regular army will always win against a popular uprising. I know this, Henselt knows it. I don't understand why Saskia doesn't.
Maybe she'd rather die than surrender. Or she has a surprise in store for Henselt.
Possibly. Henselt keeps the precise plans of his campaign a secret.
Why haven't you set up in the Kedweni camp? Information becomes more available the closer you get to the source.
Henselt doesn't trust us and I don't blame him. If not for this damn fog, we'd have moved even further south.
We've lost the assassin's trail.
The trail led us here. If it goes no further, the assassins must be in the vicinity. I see two possibilities. Either Henselt hired them, or he's their next target.
We'll find out soon enough. Could Henselt himself be behind the assassinations?
You don't think it's possible? Consider the Puntar Valley. Temeria, Kedwen and Edirn have been disputing it for generations. Only now, Temeria and Edirn are kingless.
True. Henselt might profit from the deaths of Foltest and Demoven, but covert assassinations aren't his style.
I suppose you're right. The Kedweni king seems to love a good war. Just take a look around. Perhaps that's his ruse. When the cheese goes missing from the larder, no one
Mano, todo mundo quer pegar essa mina. Que porra é essa? Até o anão.
He does what? Puts a pig's eye in his
Todo
ass.
mundo quer pegar essa mina, bicho.
And the mother says, "Son, they've come to take you to war." And he's standing with his back to them, his pants down.
Acho que aqui no acampamento dos Listras Azuis foi-se, né? Só aquele baú desgraçado ali que eu não consigo pegar. Mas enfim. Ô, caralho. Rola, 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 rola. Fogo, fogo, fogo. Beleza. Tão bem, tão bem. Olha o cara pescando. Greetings.
Better to ask the way.
Eu não joguei com esse cara. Eu não joguei com esse cara porque eu tava explorando. Aí, ó. Toma. 2-2. Eu só tenho um par. Ele também. Vou arriscar, mano. A sorte me sorri, pô. Ai. Puta merda. Pior que eu peguei um par, 2 pares. O cara pegou um par, 2 pares, mas o par dele, o número dele é mais elevado quando empata assim. Calma aí. Eu não queria falar contigo não, cara. Eu queria falar com esse cara aqui. Esse não fala engraçado. Não, vamos ganhar. Eu tenho que ganhar uma galera pra depois outra galera jogar comigo, cara. 4, 2... Nossa, ganhei! Porra, filho, eu duvido. Não vou nem rolar nada. Renunciou. Agora o anãozinho. E que merda, hein? Eu vou tentar mesmo assim. Eu vou apostar pouco. Porque minhas chances estão pequeníssimas. Opa! Ah, eu peguei outro... Ah, não, 2. Pensei que era 2, 3. Senão eu tinha ganho. Tá bom. Caramba, esse anão tá cagado, filho. Porra, bicho. Vai, vai, vai. Rola bem, rola bem. Ou pra outro 3. Isso! Maravilha.
Well, we should at least object somehow. Spit at the sight of the black ones. 2 of our heads away. Hiss on their tents.
Just need to watch that we don't make...
Better to ask the...
A Revolta de Vizima. Afogadores. Um livro de conhecimento sobre afogadores. Aparecimento, medo e arrepio. O livro contém os conhecimentos disponíveis sobre os espectros. Comprar. Espectros não são, como alguns afirmam, as manifestações exteriores de um medo interior. Eles são visíveis, tangíveis e também perigosos. De acordo com os ensinamentos dos sacerdotes, aqueles que morrerem de repente sem completar as suas tarefas neste vale de lágrimas se tornam espectros. Os espectros têm seu próprio objetivo, embora às vezes não estejam cientes deles. Muitas vezes tendem a alcançá-los sem a menor consideração com os vivos. Tá, isso aqui me ajuda, por quê? Atributos. Espectros, ó. As aparições sobrevoam o solo. Por isso são mais ágeis. Tem que atacá-los com golpes fortes e utilizando sinais. Cada aparição pode se tornar imaterial e invisível. Por isso, se você dá um golpe amplo demais com a espada e a aparição tem tempo suficiente para reagir, pode desaparecer e logo reaparecer atrás do bruxo com uma resposta instantânea. As aparições não sangram, os venenos comuns não podem lhe causar dano. São, no entanto, vulneráveis ao fogo e, é claro, à prata. A melhor maneira de lutar contra elas é com a espada embanhada em azeite para espectros. Ok. Aí, ó. Já sei brigar com os espectros. Fogo e prata. Campo de batalha. Eu posso ir pra cá. Tá. Deixa eu ir na minha missão, velho.
Well, it was here yesterday.
Já passei bastante tempo conversando aqui, já falei com a galera.
So? So?
Você tem algum bagulho de espada pica aí? Armadura de Draug. Couro pesado. Essência de Draug. Tá. Espada de prata, espada de prata, espada de prata. Espada de aço resistente. 25 a 31. É. Só o bêbado, mano.
I am your humble servant. We'll have to sit it out like hens on their eggs.
Need some help, Monster Slayer? I want to talk, Dog of War. I've heard much about you, Witcher. Greetings.
Greetings, Captain.
Ah, você está famoso.
You gained fame during the wars with Nilfgaard.
Our fees have doubled since the Battle of Brenna. As it turns out, it was worth risking our necks.
E você tem lutado desde então? Como foi a batalha de que Brenna terminou?
wouldn't mind learning some details about Brenna from someone who played first fiddle there.
Constable Natalis commanded the Nordlings. The Nilfgaardians mounted a vicious attack. And if not for us and the Dun Banner, the collected armies of the North probably would have shattered into bits. Luckily, we showed up at the right time, withstood the assault and came out victorious. We earned every last copper we were paid. 50,000 Nilfgaardians shattered their teeth trying to bite at us. Menno Colehorn, their commander-in-chief, chose death over humiliation. Like in every battle, it was a question of timing, taking advantage of the foe's missteps, and a bit of luck.
Você tem lutado desde então?
Must be fatiguing fighting all the time.
I took a little time off recently, something along the lines of a honeymoon. But I like my craft. I'm not afraid to admit it.
I knew one of your kind once. A woman by the name of Rayla.
Rayla.
Killed by an elf's treacherous arrow. She made a mistake. Let her emotions take control. This
Tem que ser eu tô mais Shelby.
cold calculation.
Era você aqui há 3 anos atrás?
Were you here 3 years ago during the last battle for Vergen?
Bradley's blue banner was. They were decimated by mages. The survivors enlisted with us. They weren't eager to talk about it, and we didn't press them.
No lack of work for your kind.
Mercenary might just be the surest profession these days. Sign of the times.
Does Henselt pay his mercenaries well? Call it professional curiosity on my part.
It's no secret a lump sum of 20,000 Novigrad crowns awaits, to be divvied up between those who survive.
So the more of you die, the greater the take per head.
Yes.
Is Henselt paying you to wait?
Curiosity itching you, Witcher. Not the best trait to have in wartime.
You don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
Deathmold's given us silver-plated weapons and protective amulets. On your advice, as I heard it, we're to observe the mist and, if need be, drive off the wraiths.
Quantos homens você tem?
How many mercenaries you got watching the fog?
I've got them spread out in small groups around campfires. And how many we number? Well, that's my concern alone.
Since you're already watching it, pay attention to the size of the cloud. I need to know if it's expanding.
Well,
how fast?
It's almost imperceptible, but it's constant. A foot, perhaps 2 a day. What does that mean?
Means I have to hurry. Let's talk arm wrestling.
Go on.
Bartholomew Bargy sends his regards.
Bart Bargy. I remember him.
Sim.
Strong.
For a peasant. They say you're the strongest arm around here.
You wouldn't be talking to me otherwise.
How's that?
During the Battle of Brenna, I got into a knife fight with a Nilfgaardian commander. That's to say, he had the knife and I had my bare hands. I grabbed him by the wrist, but the blade kept coming towards my throat. He was strong, but lacked stamina. When I felt him weaken, I twisted his arm around and slit his throat. I've worked on my hands, wrists, and arms since then. They all come in handy in my profession.
Wanna wrestle me?
To challenge Adam Pangret for the championship, you've got to beat the best contenders.
Ok, né? O que eu vou lutar?
You've defeated them all, so we can wrestle whenever you're ready.
Eu já desci soco em todo mundo, mano.
As you're a witcher and I'm a mercenary, neither of us should wrestle for free.
Cenzão.
I'm ready.
Tá lá.
Lucky that Nilfgaardian at Brenna wasn't as strong as you. Or Adam Pangred would be a heap of white bones right now.
Lucky for you, we were only playing for coin.
I venture to say there's only one man who stands a chance against you. Numa.
Numa? What kind of name is that?
He's a circus artist. The mighty
Caralho,
Numa.
poderoso Numa.
Apparently grips like a vice. Word how cheats.
How?
Performance-enhancing potions. The undetectable kind.
I'll be sure to seek him out someday.
You'd know best if he's using his muscles or alchemy.
We'll have to sit it out like hens on their eggs. This misfits.
It won't just disappear. They say only a spell lifts.
Tá aí, missão completa. A queda de braço. Procura o lugar de execução. Inocente perdido. Quando o bicho andava pela campanha canadiana foi parado por Zeke. Alguns soldados que desapareceram. Vamos lá.
We'll have to sit it out like hens on their eggs until this mist.
Audrin, where are you?
Still looking for coins. What else am I doing?
What do you want, Witcher?
I'd like to play dice.
Want to play right now?
Sim. Aproveitar que eu ainda não saí, mano. Explorando a área. Tá igual a mim, ele. Não, tô melhor do que ele. Que isso, tá confiante, hein? 4. Isso! Maravilha.
Here's your reward. That was good rolling. You deserve it.
Who else plays dice around here?
Madame Carol ought to play you. Interesting match that would be.
Madame Carlotte. Ok.
What do you want, Witcher?
Estou curioso sobre a última batalha de Vergen.
Participate in the battle?
I did, and I fought. I'd rather not go into it.
The spirits of those who died in battle are now in combat on that field. They kill each other and change into nasty creatures called Draugrs. Eternians, Cadwenis, even your comrades. I want to help them, but I have to know what happened during the battle.
Oh, the plague. Listen then. The fighting started in the afternoon. The Dunbanner was first to attack. We were ambushed, cut off from our main unit and devastated. Bloody scouts and Sabrina Glevesid, who was supposed to mind the battlefield. By then, the battle was in full swing. Wherever you see those damned furrows, people fought there. The Edirnian lines faltered a few times, but we couldn't crush them because of Selkirk. Yes, we had the Visitor. They had Selkirk of Gullet, the invincible White Knight, Edirn's finest swordsman. Wherever our forces gained the upper hand, he'd appear and reverse the fighting's course. Then, Vandergrift himself went into battle. He met Selkirk in the middle of the melee. It was a battle of titans. In the end, the Visitor hacked Selkirk and sliced the White Knight from his head to his balls. Then, death fell from the heavens. Lumps of burning soil flew through the air. The whole valley was on fire. Damned magic of a damned witch. I owe my life to Priest Crest, our chaplain. He led me out of the battle and went back for the others. He had a medallion that protected him against fire. He led everyone out, including the Edirnians. But the flames got him in the end.
Caralho, que maneiro. Calma. Será que o medalhão de Chest desapareceu com ele?
A really good man. He was with us the whole time, during the march, in the barracks, and in battle. among common soldiers. Freya gave him a medallion to protect him from fire. I don't know how true that is, but he led me and many others to safety.
Who has this medallion?
King Henselt. I saw it once. I don't know how he got hold of it, but he definitely had it.
Alguma lembrança da Batalha de Brenna?
Were you at Brenna?
Ah, yes. Cut down more Black Ones there than anywhere else. The Redanians were in disarray on the left when we joined the battle. Same with the Temerian regiments in the middle. We arrived just in time. Menno Cohorn commanded the Nilfgaardians. He was some leader. Even we feared him like fire. But somehow we prevailed.
What happened to him afterwards?
He refused to flee, died like many others. Though no one knows who did it, and no one ever found his corpse.
Como a batalha começou?
What happened before the battle?
We forded the Pontar on the third day after the autumn equinox. The Aedirnians were waiting for us, formed up in a long line at the foot of those hills. I remember the banners of Vengerberg, Aldersburg, Gullet. Knights, armored infantry, peasants, the Bergen Dwarf Regiment, all save the king. They numbered more than 5,000. General Vandegrift, commander of the Kedwenis, had less than 4,000, including the elite Bearheads, armored troops from Ard Caraig, and the famous White Foxes of the North. And ourselves, the Dun Banner, veterans of Brenner, hated by the Aedirnians more than the plague. But above all, we had Vandegrift the Visitor. Maybe he was a bastard, but he knew war like nobody else.
Do I have this right? You served in the Dun Banner?
Did indeed. Henselt's never commanded a fiercer group of warriors, and he never will. If not for us, there'd have been no victory for the North at Brenner. We carried the day.
I didn't see the Dun Banner in the camp.
And you won't. The unit's no more.
Não é mais uma unidade.
Ensign Eckhard Hennessy carried the standard into battle for the last time.
3 anos, de novo.
Glevisig's magic?
Worse. The Aedirnian troops, the bastards. The Dun Banner, the pride of Kedwen, lost its standard and almost all its men. The Visitor refused to send us reinforcements when we were cut off. The Dun must prevail. It's been in worse shite than this. The Dun will be all right. 7 Aedirnians to each one of us. We had no fucking hope. 200 men went into battle and less than 70 came back. But that's not all. Only a few survived to this day. Boys couldn't handle it. Suicide, firewater, fist tech. A few became highwaymen. They ended up on the gallows or in ditches. Memories can also kill you, and soldiers don't always deal with them well.
I have to find that standard.
I heard it lies in the catacombs neath Bergen, alongside my mates. Hey, if you're thinking of going there, I ought to give you my beaver skin cap. That's its rightful place.
Porra, ok. Caralho, mas mostrou tua calvície, mano. Você viu o duelo entre Seltric e o visitante?
From a distance. At the time I was on that hill, they were somewhere over there. The field used to be as flat as a table. It was their second duel. Earlier, in peacetime, they'd met at a tournament in Ard Caraig. Selkirk won then. Vandegrift's sword cracked and the Visitor had to yield. After the tournament, he had a new sword forged by Kedwen's best mages and swordsmiths. That's how Loathan came to be.
I think that means hatred in the Elder language. Pretty pretentious.
They say a sorcerer cast a spell on the sword and told Vandegrift the blade wouldn't crack as long as he remained invincible. The mage got 50 lashes and was the last to mention any such nonsense.
Who has Vandegrift's sword now?
When the Sea of Flames died out, the looters ran amok. They found Selkirk's chain mail, which survived somehow. Maybe it was magical too. Vandegrift's sword went missing. The boys in the camp claim the female dragon slayer has it, but I wouldn't even try talking to her.
Who's got Selkirk's chainmail?
Certain
Overwatch tá sugando tua vida, mano.
low nobility in the army since forever, a greedy bastard.
Where can I find him?
That's a problem. Deathmold wanted him arrested after they found a square coin on him. Some of the officers and noblemen want to get rid of the Black Ones. They don't like how they lord it around the camp, even that the king talks to them. Those coins are their sign, the stupid bunch of plotters. Anyway, Vincent's a swashbuckler. He thrashed Deathmold's people and disappeared. Those with the coins won't say a word because they're scared of Deathmold.
Obrigado, Zivik.
Thanks, Zivik. From what I can see, you and Brian love your king.
He's like a father to us, really. Comes around from time to time, chats it up, pats you on the mug. Remembers our names, too, though you got to earn that in battle. It's so distinguished 3 times already. Pride myself on it.
I'm sure it's a great honor for a humble soldier like yourself.
Last time it happened, we was on the march. Some peasant poisoned his well. A few of our lads died, many others got sick. I pacified that village. We hit them so hard, we even struck fear into our own boys. They went without a row for 2 days, and the king was very pleased. Came around, gave me a friendly punch in the gut, laughed, and said, "You are one true son of a bitch. If you'd not been born among swine, you'd probably be king." That's how he is. Humane and all. He's really got a heart.
Valeu. Um rei bondoso no máximo possível, né? Bondoso não, né? Mas ele foi... Claro, né? O cara fez o bagulho pra ele, pelo menos não tratou ele mal.
What do you want?
Eu pensei que você ia forjar.
Pubes white too. Where are you?
Done with this cursed place. Bloody comet. Square coin.
Vamos lá, né? Opa! Não era que eu queria sair, não. Calma, é lugar errado. Achei que dava pra interagir.
I'm done with this cursed place. Square coin.
Proteja seus segredos militares. Se não bastasse a guerra do caralho, tem essas moedas aí. Tem a maldição da mulher. Tem o fantasma que o cara viu aí na praia. Caralho, mas aqui tá cheio de problema, hein? Porra, bicho.
Well, it was here yesterday.
Já vou lá pro campo de batalha. Antes eu quero...
Life can be really bro.
Tantos problemas que me lembrou o Brasil. Pois é, mano. Tá complicado. Eu tô resolvendo a maioria deles, mas... Foda, né? Agora a gente pode jogar dado, mulher?
Well, a Witcher. How...
Want to roll a few rounds of dice poker?
Shall we play?
Vambora. Deixa eu ir no banheiro antes. Puta merda, calma aí. Ai, Beck. Vou apostar. Vambora. Tem um... Opa! 2-6. Ah, que bruxa, mano. Vou tentar. Vai. Opa. Ganhei, porra. É isso. Caralho, mas são certinho que eu precisava.
You've cleaned me out.
Anyone else I can fleece around here?
Lesota, the quartermaster's helper. He plays dice. Well, a wit now.
I wanted to talk.
We're no strangers to the art of conversation, but it'll cost.
Porra, a mulher quer me cobrar pra conversar. Não.
I'm not gonna pay for conversation.
Ah, tomar no seu cu.
Greetings.
Are there trolls here?
Aye, there are. And you don't mind. What's so strange about that? Other lands have slizzards, drowners.
Well, it was here yesterday.
Odrin! Here, boy! Odrin!
So?
I'd like to play dice.
Wanna play right now?
Sim. Pô, o cara subiu. On. Opa, mais um. Boa.
You won. Do you want coin or something special?
Algo especial?
I'd prefer something besides gold. I see you got quite a bit of armor.
If that's your wish, I can offer you a number of armor designs, specifically for studded, tempered, or supple leather armor.
O desenho da armadura temperada parece interessante. O desenho da armadura cravejada é o que eu quero. O desenho da armadura de couro deve ser o suficiente. Temperada, vai.
I'll take the design for tempered armor.
Didn't expect you'd want that, but here it is. So?
Upei. Cutelo. Melhoria de arma. Ué? Agora eu fiquei na dúvida. Ah, diagrama armadilha para arpias. É isso que eu peguei? Não, pô. Eficaz contra arpias.
So?
Vamos jogar dados, mano. Quero ver se eu consigo pegar as outras recompensas. Dá pra ganhar.
So?
Armadura acolchoada.
So?
Bom, vou pedir pro cara criar armadilha pra arpia, né? Pô, usar minério de prata? Aí tu me fode.
So?
Minério de prata é foda. Pô, ele vende minério de ferro, minério de prata. 5, 6, 7. Eu não vou conseguir fazer a armadura, quer ver?
So?
Magnífica espada robusta de prata. Um bagulhinho de prata, velho. Que droga.
What do you want?
So long.
Que droga, mano.
So?
Tá bom, né, cara? Fazer o quê? Estandarte.
Audrin, where are Audrin, where are you?
Tem uma galera procurando esse Audrin, mano. É lá em cima no acampamento, tá?
Are you moved by the Prophet Lebioda's parables? Then spare an Orin for his humble followers.
Eu posso poupar o Orin.
Having an Orin and not having an Orin makes two Orins.
Cheapskate. Are you moved by the Prophet Lebioda's parables? Then spare an Orin for his humble followers.
Having an Orin and not having an Orin makes two Orins.
Cheaps. One day.
Porra.
Are you moved? Then
20, vai.
good luck. Thank you. Please accept this book, which will teach you how to
Como viver uma vida digna.
When the Prophet Lebioda passed a tax collectors.
Livro Sagrado. Uma vez o discípulo disse ao profeta Lebioda: meu vizinho deseja meu cão favorito. Se eu entregar, meu coração sangrará pela perda. Mas se eu negar, não serei feliz. Pois magoarei meu vizinho com a minha recusa. O que devo fazer? Caralho, teu vizinho que se foda.
whole camp's gone berserk looking for the coin. Grown lads with their horses in the air.
We need to talk.
What? No, hello. Good morning. Pucker up. and
Beijo
kiss
na
my ass,
bunda.
nothing. Good morning, White Wolf. You take some tea. It's a fortifying beverage.
Some other time, maybe. You must know a lot about the Wild Hunt, as one of the reigning majesties among mages.
I simply cannot concern myself with folk tales about corpses flying about on intensely emaciated steeds.
The Wild Hunt's no myth. Does the name Vincent Trott sound familiar?
A traitor. He did some damage in my ranks. 1 dead and 2 still in the field hospital. If you know where he's hiding, I've some issues I'd like to discuss with him. The tools are already in the fire, but the rogue seems to have donned an invisibility cap.
I believe he has Saltkirk's armor, one of the artifacts.
My investigation's at a dead end. I know not where he is, and I'll soon need to resort to more radical methods.
Hold off a bit longer. If he escapes...
There's no way to do so. My people guard the ford, and I doubt our brave Vincent could make it past the specters. He must be nearby.
Learn anything new about the curse?
The mage on the other side of the fog is also probing the battlefield.
Do outro lado do nevoeiro.
How do you know?
You shall know them by the fruit of their spells. Magic differs with the brain type that generates it. The female mind is simply laid out differently.
It could be Triss.
No, Richard, it's someone far more powerful.
Spoken to the king yet?
Indeed, he was delighted to hear he can be cut from the curse.
Great, because I need the medallion of the priest known as Crest. I heard it's in Henselt's possession.
He'll give you nothing until you free him from the curse. Truthfully, I believe I understand. You have a good chance of perishing when you confront the Draugrs.
Give me a break, Deathmold. The two of you are just afraid I'll leave this entire mess in your hands.
Ah, that is something I do not fear at all, for I know exactly why you're here. As for the king, you may curse him and scold him and call him a fool if you wish, though it's not something I would advise.
Ok.
See you.
She is an unnatural being, the enemy of men and gods. We'll have to sit it out like hens on their eggs until this mist lifts.
It won't just disappear.
Agora eu vou fazer a maldição do sangue. Ainda precisa recriá-lo usando os mesmos itens para que tenham sido usados durante o evento. Para desfazer a maldição. Vambora. A maldição do rei. Let's go. Vamos lá, mas antes, já que a gente tá aqui fora, sempre bom lembrar, andorinha, lobo, e papafigo. Nunca é demais, né, mano? Vamos lá que eu já tô ficando até agoniado de ficar nesse acampamento. Vambora. Já falei com todo mundo. Deixa eu ver o que eu acho aqui explorando. Mano.
Get up, you piss pump. Your friends are worried sick about you.
É um dos inocentes.
What? Where am I? What am I doing here? This is strange.
Audrey?
Are you Aldrin?
Aldrin, that's right. And that one was a cunt runt. Not a proper her, you know?
I was all la-dee-da, I'll plow you nice, I says. And she done scream at me, like a bruxa.
Listen, Aldrin, you're so drunk a single spark and you'd be a torch. Now straighten up and shut up or the guards won't let you in the camp.
So I says to her, I says, square,
Quadrado.
square, what square? What the fuck, fish, do you mean? I wanna plow. And this cunt's prating on about
Moeda
square
quadrada.
Tell me about the square fish later. We gotta get you back to your friends. They're worried about you.
Me mates? Ulf? Ulf, me brother, where is he? Ulf? Ulf?
Calm down and try not to puke on the guards.
Leve Aldrin a seus 3 amigos. Vem cá, mano. O pessoal tá te chamando pra caralho lá dentro, cara. Te ajudar. Tomei a poção à toa. Bom, é melhor prevenir, né? Vou ajudar o cara. Pior que eu nem falei com os 3, eu só falei com um. E eu vi outros 2 chamando. Anoitecendo.
Calm down and stand up straight.
Darn. Up. Yes, sir. I'm going where I'm going. I'm not going where I'm not going.
Halt! What's that corpse you want to drag into the camp?
Private Aldrin. He's sick.
Looks like he slept in a vat full of booze. And smells
Cheira com a bunda de um anão.
Arsehole. Why, you limp arse prick? You saying I stink? Come here!
Aldrin, shut up.
Ele é uma testemunha importante, ele tem que entrar.
King Henselt's in danger, and this is the only man who can provide important information.
That's right. I'm the fucking only man. The only one. Get it? That's me.
Shut up, Aldrin.
Important information. From him.
You better believe it.
The commander catches him in the camp in that state. He'll skin him alive. Then skin me alive for letting him in.
Tough life being a guard.
Aye.
And the pay's piss poor.
Don't I know it? 30 gold coins and you're in.
All right. Aldrin, come on.
All these drunks come from. Fuck. And the mice? I'm back! I won! Yeah!
Shut up, Aldrin. Let's look for your friends.
See, I'm going to take...
Aldrin,
Dormi
stop
nada,
fucking
cara.
around and get up.
What? Huh? Who are you? Oh, right. Wait a second. Oh, did you see that? Something just flew past my head.
Ali o bêbado ali que eu falei.
I wanted to make broth for everyone.
One tankard, 2 tankards, 3 tankards, 4. If you're feeling badly woozy, barf your guts upon the floor.
What shall I do?
5 tankards, 6 tankards, you look like a ghoul. Don't fall neath the table, tear your arse to the stool.
Every day allows you to do something.
10 tankards.
É, esse cara não vai me ajudar muito não, vamos ver os outros.
Can't even see your prick. It's time to head for home. The cock calls at dawn's light. Damn, he's bloody loud. Suit up, fall in, attack and get well plowed. Audrey, where are you?
What else am I to do?
Audrey,
Crazy.
brother, where you been? 1 tankard, 2 tankard, 3 tankards, 4. If you're feeling badly woozy, barf your guts upon the floor. 5
5 tankard, 6 tankards, you look like a ghoul. Don't fall beneath the table, tears to your stool.
What else am I to do? This
10 tankards onwards and your guts are like a stone. Can't even see your
Pronto, todo mundo junto.
The cock calls dawns like damn, he's bloody loud. He's bloody loud. Suit up, fall in. Attack and get well.
Senta aí, cara.
Still looking for coins. What else am I to do? This mist's driving me crazy.
I'm done with this cursed place. Bloody comet, square coins, and that.
Pronto, o cara tá aí, mano. Então vocês têm que levar ele pra algum lugar.
See anybody complaining? And we don't like busybodies.
One tankard, 2 tankards, 3 tankards, 4. If you're feeling badly woozy, barf your guts up on the floor. 5 tankards, 6 tankards, you look like a ghoul. Don't fall beneath the table, tears to your stool. 10 tankards onwards and your guts are like a stone. Can't even see a brick, it's time to head for home. The cock calls at dawns like damn, he's bloody loud. He's bloody loud. Suit up, fall in.
Porra é essa?
Aldrin, stop fucking around and get up.
Que isso, cara tá doidão, mano.
1 tankard, 2 tankard, 3 tankards, 4. If you're feeling badly woozy, barf your guts up on the floor. 5 tankards, 6
Ó o bar lá.
tankards, you look like a ghoul. Don't fall beneath the table, tears to your stool.
Vou levar esse bêbado tudo pro bar, mano.
10 tankards onwards and your guts are like a stone. Can't even see a brick, it's time to head for home. The cock calls at dawns like damn, he's bloody loud. He's bloody loud. Suit up, fall in. Attack and get well plowed.
Leave me be, father. Leave you be? Your life's at stake. Why, your mother would have my head if anything happens to you.
No! This is about my honor. And ply what mother does to you, I'll practice. I must prepare.
1 tankard, 2 tankard, 3 tankards, 4. If you're feeling badly woozy, barf your guts up on the floor. 5 tankards, 6 tankards, you look like a ghoul. Don't fall beneath the table, tears to your stool. 10 tankards onwards and your guts are like a stone. Can't even. Beer!
Aí.
I'm buying.
Ever see a witcher spreading coin around? Well, ever.
A first for me.
It all depends on the company.
Hear that, cocksuckers? I stepped the fuck away from my best mate.
Beer inspires great conversation.
No, that was beautiful, what you said.
So, what are we gonna converse about?
Ah, sobre o que eu quero saber, né?
I came here from Temeria.
I visited once. Beautiful country. The women there have huge tits.
People in Temeria fear Henselt. They think he'll take advantage of Foltest's death and attack from the west.
They're right. And while he's at it, Henselt will plough all his other neighbours too.
I hear people fear him more each day.
Folk fear kings just as ants fear bears, wouldn't you say?
As formigas deveriam contratar caçador. E se as formigas se unissem?
Ants are small and stupid. They don't realize that if all the anthills united, they'd easily kick the bear's ass.
That's right. Long live the ants!
Who are you?
Eu quero ajudar, preciso de algumas
I
informações.
like to know who I'm drinking with.
With friends!
Your presence here is no coincidence, I said.
Lógico que não.
I don't particularly like Henselt, and I'm just interested to know what you think of him.
There was a time I'd have put me head on the block for him.
Was.
Wouldn't be around if it wasn't for Henselt. It's true. He saved my old man in battle. Pop just lost an eye and his right hand.
But not his bollocks.
He'd not do that now. He don't look to his soldiers no more. Forgotten us, the ingrate.
Well, it's no surprise they want to get rid of him, huh?
Audrin, shut it.
Geralt's like a brother. I'll keep no secrets from him.
Who are you talking about?
A knave, greedy and cruel. Kills for pleasure. A son of a bitch has magic armor and plays tough. Thought he could do what he pleased until he caught Deathmold's eye. Now he's hiding. Too bad about them other lads. If Trott's caught, he'll give them all up. Heads'll roll, I tell ya. Some peoples have come together to plot. They wanted me to join them, but I was too busy. And I don't trust this Trott. Them other coiners is all right, but Vincent's a greedy sadist.
Where can I find them?
What you mean where? The brothel, of course.
Wendy Simbilante.
Ask for Whistling Wendy.
Tá.
I'm looking for a whore.
Once you have her, pay attention now. Tell her you want her smile to open the gates of paradise. Get it right. Except you won't get the fucker then. Ah, and give her this. I've no use for this coin. Won't buy me no beer. Wendy'll take you to them coiners.
Ah, legal, tô bêbado.
Must my devilish blood course so quickly through his veins.
Mind if I join you?
Think I've the right to stop you from taking a free stool?
No right, but you might not want company while you drink.
And why might you want to drink with me?
I prefer to drink in good company.
Doesn't ring true. You don't even know me.
That's true, but I know a good man when I see him. So?
Do what you will. Everyone does what they want. My son, for instance, has decided to die. He's decided to duel Letend Avid, known as the Butcher of Sidorus. All in all, that makes him a dead man.
Letend Avid? Who's that?
A killer.
Plenty of those in the army.
No, killing enemies is not the same as slaughtering your own countrymen.
Porra.
The Butcher likes the latter, and he's good at it. The best.
Isso vai ser duelo?
They're going to duel to the death.
Are you that ignorant? We've been sitting here for weeks. Nothing is happening, and Henselt don't like that, so he's organised some diversions.
You mean tournaments?
Not like tournaments, more like murders. Mock battles without the mocking. The others really leave the arena on their own 2 feet. When our unit learned that 6th Company was putting forward the Butcher of Sidorus, there were no volunteers, so we drew straws and it fell to Sven.
He can't back out.
He can, but he won't. I've pleaded, I've begged, but my son's a stubborn one. The pup's got honor. But what good's honor to a corpse?
Deixa me ajudá-lo.
What if I helped you?
What kind of question is that?
Could I count on you in return?
Save my son, and there won't be a thing I wouldn't do to aid.
Perfeito.
I take that as your vow. Where's Sven?
Training in front of the canteen, near the mercenaries' tent. You'll know him when you see him. Why didn't he turn out like his mum? Must my devilish blood course so quickly through his veins?
Por Carniceira de Cidares. E nova teoria da conspiração sobre os... Caralho, velho.
Slaughter like a pig for a feast.
Estamos chegando a algum lugar, mano.
Are you Sven?
Who's asking?
Somebody who just might save your ass.
Piss off!
Ai, para de bancar o
I
herói.
wouldn't play the hero if I were you.
You don't know me.
I spoke to your father.
Ha! I'll wager he told you the sad story of Sven, who needs to be rescued.
I'm no wandering knight, and you're no princess in distress. I promised your father I'd help you.
Then go back and ask his pardon for tricking him.
Will you feel better when they kill you?
I'll certainly feel worse if I cower out.
I'm the last one who'd ask you to do that.
What will you do? Summon the butcher and send him out on an urgent mission to deflower the Virgin of Aedirn?
No, they'll fight as a pair against Latond and his second. Your honor will remain untouched, like a 12-year-old nun's petal.
Why do you wish to help me?
Isso é assunto meu.
Don't ask me to explain myself. Now wave that sword around some more. We both need you to practice.
Spoken to the butcher yet? Spoken to the butcher yet?
Uma luta em dupla em que eu provavelmente vou ter que brigar sozinho. Ai, ai.
You heard? They've killed Demavent.
I'm looking for Letond Avet, the butcher of Cidaris.
What do you seek?
I want to try my luck.
Strange. Most shit themselves at the sight of my sword.
They say you're equal to a witcher in a fight.
They lie. I'm better.
We'll see.
You'll need to wait. I've a fight lined up already.
We could always duel in pairs. I look around and I see the cream of Kedweni knights. Someone's bound to agree.
I am Edwin Lysum, known also as the Petal. If Latond will have me, I'll gladly stand at his side.
Why do they call you the Petal? I've no need for one who ploughs maidens simply for the pleasure of deflaring them.
You offend me greatly, Latond. I owe the moniker to the fact that I place flower petals in the mouths of the foes I defeat.
I'll be glad to see anything stuffed in the Witcher's mouth. So be it.
Porra.
Hush! That's allowed. Henselt can be
Volte até sim, depois volte até Alvet Arena na luta da arena. Beleza, isso vai ser maneiro. Vamos lá.
And? Has he agreed?
Yes.
Some whoreson, eh?
Unique among them. Ready?
Uh-huh.
Give me a minute.
Bom, já que a gente vai lutar e eu usei minha poção pra nada. Diga-se de passagem. Beleza. Cadê a poção pra... Calma aí, pera aí. Até me perdi. Do carrasco, do carrasco. Hora da porradaria, finalmente. Vambora, senhores. Vamos?
Ready?
Let's go get him.
Cara, ele conseguiu tirar uma...
Most gracious king, noble lords, men-at-arms. Shortly in the arena you shall witness the famed Letond Avet, known also as the Butcher of Cidaris, at whose side shall stand the Honorable Edwin the Petal Lysum. Opposing them are Sven of Somewhere and Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. May the gods favor the better men. Begin!
Minha magia tá pica, moleque. Me arrancou HP pra caralho. Toma. Beleza.
Hail to the victor! Glory to the vanquished! The prize in the contest was a noble title. Our gracious and merciful ruler, King Henselt, shall generously bestow this upon the young Sven. Heralds will announce the subsequent duels. Long live King Henselt! Long live Kedwin!
Salvei, moleque. Salvei teu filho, mano.
Thank you. You salvaged my honor.
He salvaged that foolish head of yours.
I'm a knight now. The king himself will do the honors.
You were born in a pigsty with the labour came to your mother 18 springs ago. Nothing will change that. Witcher, I said you could demand what you will, and my word's no worse than a noble's.
You demanded payment for helping me?
Nada de graça na vida.
Everything has its price.
What is it you wish?
Information on those who carry square coins.
Father!
Silence! Why do you need to know?
I just need to know what this is all about.
Ah, it's a long story.
I've got time.
Também tem. Pode falar.
It started before the victory at Brenna, when we split Aedirn between ourselves and Nilfgaard. We were shamed throughout the north.
What's that got to do with the coins?
Everyone wanted to thrash the Black Ones, not play brother to them. A group of officers hatched a plot. The coins their mark. I don't know who gathered the first group of plotters, but the seeds of the scheme fell on fertile soil and sprouted quickly. Then came Brenna, and it all died down. The plotters themselves lost direction, though it seems they resurfaced recently.
Is Henselt dealing with Nilfgaard again?
Who knows? But he's welcomed that shriveled old bat here and spends time in discussions with him. That plot, well, the lads just want to prevent the Black Ones from meddling in our affairs. Not more.
You know a lot. You got a coin?
I'm old, and know that he who gains power loses his heart. I'm past the age of taking the crown off one head and placing it on another. But my son still believes a monarch can be just. Why must you know if I got coin?
I can't say.
And neither can you, father.
An old soldier's word is no handful of hay with which to wipe your arse.
I'll have naught to do with this.
Go to Madame Carr's brothel and ask for Whistling Wendy. The madam will take you to her tent and leave you alone. Wendy will ask what you wish. Tell her you want her smile.
O cara falou, bêbado.
Paradise. Are we even?
Yeah.
And beware of Vincent Trott. He may be hiding with the conspirators. Dangerous man, that one.
Deathmole's looking for him. And if he finds him, we may all end up tasting the executioner's axe. That scoundrel falls into the sorcerer's hands. He'll give us all up to save his own skin.
I'll be careful.
Trott wears a magic suit of armor. He could prove a difficult foe, even for you.
Ok. Missão completa, o carniceiro.
Witcher,
What?
the king is impressed with your skills. He's called on me to organize a tournament.
If this goes on, his entire army will be slaughtered before he moves against Aedirn.
This time it'll be a tourney of knights. None of that slaughter for the riffraff to enjoy. The king will reward the winners handsomely. If you're interested, find me by the arena.
Caralho. Os duelos acontecem durante o dia. Ah, eu vou falar com ele, aproveitar meu buff.
Tournaments. Now that's a pastime for real men.
I'm I'm interested in the Rotfiend contract. Know anything about it?
The scum has so far destroyed 2 convoys of army provisions. Before we arrived, they'd only attacked the local cattle. Since the mist appeared, they've grown bolder and started hunting our patrols. The lads from the company have collected a kitty. Sort it all out and the coin is yours. Tournaments. That's a pastime for real men.
All right, I'll take part in your tournament.
The king will be pleased. Just remember, this will not be a fight to the death.
I'll try not to forget.
Ready?
Sim.
I am indeed.
Let's begin then.
Preciso nem saber quem são meus oponentes, foda-se.
Witcher Geralt of Rivia will now fight the Honorable Gwydion.
I yield.
The Witcher lost. Kedwin is victorious.
Quê?
You lost, Witcher. Kedwin.
Yeah, King Henselt ought to roll out.
O quê? Não, 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 não. Eu fui ver o que que era o F. Não, não. Negativo. Calma lá, meu filho. Eu não posso matar o cara. Ah, porra, voltei demais. Tá bom, eu dei as porradas nesse cara de novo.
In the arena, you shall witness the famed Letond Abbot, known also as the Butcher of Sidoris, at whose side shall stand the Honorable Edwin the Petal Lysam. Opposing them are Sven of Somewhere and Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. May the gods favor the better men. Begin!
É, mas agora tá fudido. Pronto.
Hail to the victor! Glory to the vanquished! The prize in the contest was a noble title. Our gracious and merciful ruler, King Henselt, shall
Eu consegui lutear um e o outro não tinha conseguido.
Heralds will announce the subsequent duels. Long live King Henselt! Long
Thank you.
live Kedwin!
You demanded payment for helping me?
Everything.
What is it you wish?
Information on...
Silent! Why'd you...
I just... I've got time.
That's...
What's that?
I don't then keep...
Is Hen...
Vou pular porque a gente já leu.
You know a lot.
Yeah.
I can't.
And neither can you.
I don't want to...
I'll have no...
Are we...
Yeah.
And...
Death... Trot...
Cara, eu peguei uma espada. Moeda da praça aí. Perfeito. Caralho, velho. Redução de dano de bloqueio. Peguei a espada braba. Fiz 3 a 28. Simplesmente dropei do corpo do maluco.
Tournaments.
I'm interested.
The scum. Since the
The lad. Witcher.
What?
The king.
Porra, mano. Tá, F5. Salvar primeiro.
Tournament.
All right.
Ready?
I am.
Witcher Geralt of Rivia will now fight the Honourable Gwydion. Witcher
Beleza.
Geralt wins.
O cara se rendeu, que bom.
You won. Let me know when you're ready for the next fight.
All right.
Beleza. Deixa eu ver. Teoria da conspiração. Eu vou ter que falar com a prostituta. Vamos lá então.
I'm done with this cursed place. Bloody comet, square coins, and that arc boss.
Not another fucking stone.
Life can be really strange. I fought the Nilfgaardians with you.
Well, how can I?
Tá.
I'm looking for a whore.
We've got plenty of those, you'll be glad to hear. But you'll need to show me your coin.
Eu tenho muita moeda. Aí, ó.
Well, these are my girls. Choose, white-haired one.
É sobre a conspiração. Wendy Simbilante.
I've heard good things about Whistling Wendy.
At your service. My prettiest girl, 'tis true. Fool soldiers gave her that stupid nickname. Tidy yourself, Wendy. Witcher on the way. Come on in.
Ugh, warriors. You could bathe. What do you desire, my hero?
Eu quero que seu sorriso para ir às portas do paraíso.
I want your smile to part the gates of paradise.
Come with me.
Assim que você for para algum lugar.
Greetings.
Olha aí. O esconderijo deles, mano. Beleza.
Vincent Trott, you're a little elusive.
Here alone. Not wise, Witcher.
We'll see about that.
I'm wearing Selkirk's armor, you know. Pretty much renders me invincible in a duel.
Give me the chainmail and I'll forget everything. Whistling Wendy, the plot. I know about the coins.
You're Deathmold's hound. I don't trust you.
You don't need to. I just need the chainmail. Not interested in anything else.
I'm to remove it?
And hand it over.
Then you'll be on your way.
And all will be well.
Doesn't sound like my kind of story. How's this instead? I'll kill you, take your swords and gold, and the gods will rain good fortune upon me for ridding them of a filthy mutant. Die.
Spy! Kill him!
Calma. Ai, calma, calma, calma. Tem que lutar inteligente aqui. Perfeito. Eu e tu, mano. Vem. Toma, esse combo nas costas. Chave do esconderijo dos conspiradores. Droga, Dandelion. Teoria da conspiração. Tem algum bicho aqui, mano. Acho câmera de tortura aí. Antes disso, espada, redução do dano de bloqueio. Peguei várias espadas dessa. Armadura. Armadura mais 14, mas é tipo a minha. 22% de resistência. Não é tão melhor assim, não. Essa bota aqui por outro lado. Mas essa armadura não era pra ser pica? Caralho, é maneiro mesmo. É necessário uma chave. Eu tenho a chave, não? Porta destrancada.
Wonder how many more.
Caralho! Ah, é, eu lembro desse bicho. É, peguei a armadura do amigo. Armadura mais 16. Que armadura pica que esse cara tem. Espada robusta de prata. Do meteorito azul. Caralho, o cara tem 2 armas pica aqui. Ele tem runa também. Pô, queria que você me arrumasse uma prata, velho. Mercador misterioso.
Are there trolls here? Aye, there are. And you don't mind. What's so strange about that? Other lands have slizzards, drowners. We have trolls.
Better to ask the way. Better to...
Nossa.
I don't have enough coin.
What about building bridges?
Não vou trocar o cor de cabelo, não.
None of that. We sit among the rocks and
Eu vou fazer o seguinte, eu vou aproveitar que a gente terminou com a conspiração dos caras. E vou encerrando por aqui, mano. Perdeu um tempinho maneiro. Também não tô me sentindo muito bem, não. Tô com uma certa dor de cabeça. Vou salvar aqui. E uma próxima aí a gente continua a aventura. Talvez amanhã, talvez terça-feira. Vamos ver. Mas é isso. Muito obrigado pra quem assistiu até aqui. E, nossa, tem 2 coisas tocando ao mesmo tempo. Calma. Vou sair aqui. Beleza, cara. Caralho, 255 missões simultâneas, mano. Mas é isso. Pelo menos eu consegui resolver a parada dos moeda quadrada, eu acho, né? Agora tem que falar com o Dandelion, que ele tá me devendo também, esse filho da mãe. Mas é isso, senhores. Até uma próxima. Feito saindo. Fui.